little sound check here, but I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll wait for it to actually.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can hear us. How we sound. What do we sound like, Sage? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Not yet, at least.
Can you hear me now? Sage, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? You got your volume on the laptop turned up?
It's like a little bit.
Huh.
That seems odd. Alright, well, let's try it now.
Let's try it now. See how good we sound. Are we back? Are we broadcasting again?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we though?
We are. It just
Okay.
sometimes it takes a second. Oh, way better.
Here we go. Okay.
All right.
I'll just hold it.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
That'll work.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we did this. So.
Last time. Okay, so now we're in the what is considered the more dangerous area.
Right.
Oh, and we got 2 lightsabers last time too.
We got like.
So what's up, dude? What's been happening in the?
What has been happening, man? I don't know.
Oh, we got a
Life
fight
and-
between some Mandalorians and a Wookiee.
Life and shit. Oh.
Too bad Ulysses was not able to make it tonight, but I believe we should see him in the chat shortly.
Good. Good. You know, you gotta be careful with this COVID stuff, man. Everybody's got it now.
Yeah,
Everybody getting the Omicron, dude. Yeah, like.
Well, I personally have a bad case of Starscream.
Do you?
Yeah.
Omicron is like a generic. It's like,
He's not even.
no, it's like I can't believe it's not Megatron.
I can't believe it's not Megatron.
Yeah, don't forget to heal yourself, man.
Yeah, I make sure.
So did we agree that like Mandalorian, like that we were gonna do that, like
I don't think
strip
we
club?
decided that we were gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Oh. Somebody should do that. I like
Oh,
that.
like you mean as in we could make that show?
Well, you just have that strip that like male strippers do.
Right. Do like a kind of a. Oh, what's it called?
Chippendales.
Chippendales.
Yeah.
Not the Rescue Rangers.
No, not the rest. That would have really changed that show for me.
Does somebody need to be rescued? The lights go out. What happened here? Oh, we might need just the information from this dude. So we might have to help him out.
Chippendale, fucking strange.
That is no answer. I refuse to help, weakling. I think we might have to do this good guy action just because, just so to get information.
I get one.
Hunting party was all killed. Barely survived. Also, my Mandalorians are like down here on the forest floor.
Just killing Wookiees.
I guess.
For what reason?
I don't know. Just for the hunter, maybe. Like
Just for fun?
Yeah, I mean, like the Mandalorian is Gary Busey, and this one.
Oh, this is Ice-T.
Yeah.
Oh. You think it'd be that fun to hunt Ice-T? Like he. No, I'm just saying. You think you really think Ice-T would be really good at not getting hunted?
I can't imagine he'd be like that good at it.
Right, like
So good. Yeah, I can't imagine that.
I mean, like you really think you'd have a hard time hunting Ice-T?
Yeah, no, I don't think I would. I mean, does he just? I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean,
Does
like
he know a lot of survival? I don't know enough about Ice-T's like capability of survival skills.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I never thought of Ice-T as like, you know, some kind of wild man or something. Like,
No, I didn't either.
it might not be really fair if you hunt iced tea, dude.
Well, yeah, I
That's
wouldn't
not
think
even
that's
sport.
fair.
That's not even sporting, dude. It's like I mean, I'm not trying to say iced tea is not like, you know, I mean, like he's
Are you saying
not,
he's not good enough to be hunted?
No, I'm just saying like that'd be like me.
Right.
Like if they're like, oh, we're gonna hunt Alex, and I'd be like, oh, great, like that's a really good idea. Like
It's gonna
I'm just gonna be a real challenge for you as I like try to hide behind a tree or something. Like,
yeah. No, I mean, I can't say I'd put up a fight.
Like
either.
I'm not fucking John Wick, dude. Like it's just like. That's kind of when they get like those like domesticated like deer and like shit like that, and then they try to put them out for people to hunt them or whatever. Like,
yeah, they're not fucking gonna get away.
No, they're like wondering if you got fucking Nature Valley bar in your pocket. Like, they're not running away. Like they're just like, oh shit. It's those two-legged creatures that feed me.
Right. That's all they're probably thinking.
You know.
No, that's sad, man.
And that's
sad.
how I feel about iced tea, dude. Like I just don't feel like
he would have been. He wouldn't have been a good hunter. Man. He would.
No, dude. You're like, you know, just. He's probably wondered if you got a Nature Valley bar in your pocket too. Like.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, those hats. They're like monkey things.
Yeah, they're basically like little monkeys.
Okay.
We actually picked up some like pheromone from when we killed those dudes.
Wait. We got tack pheromones.
Yeah.
And we use those to what? Bring
it's
tacks over to fuck?
Side.
Like.
No, it's for a side quest.
Okay.
Somebody basically on Tatooine is gonna ask us to kill some tacks and get their so he can, it's like for like a wine he wants to make.
Yeah. Out of tacks?
Out of like their pheromones.
Like monkey wine?
Yeah,
like monkey fuck wine?
Yeah, monkey
We're
fuck
gonna help
wine.
somebody make monkey fuck wine, dude?
Yeah, basically.
I don't like that.
I mean, it's the dark side option, which means we kind of got to do it.
Wait, the dark side option is making monkey
killing
fuck
these
wine?
defenseless little creatures.
So you can make fuck wine?
Yeah.
Does it? What are the effects of the fuck wine? Like, is it gonna work on us or what? Like, is it like humans drink it?
So there's a tough boss here.
Okay.
We have to hang like the corpse of the vipers to get it to like show up.
Gotcha.
We're not gonna do it yet though because I don't know if we're strong enough, and we'll probably come back to that as like the last thing on this board. Actually.
They don't look like no snake I ever saw, dude.
It doesn't. But don't believe you're lying.
That's a good point. Never expect the names in Star Wars to make sense.
I mean, that's definitely just
that's
true.
just good. That's just good life skills to learn, dude.
I mean, even the names in the originals are not particular. They're not that great of names.
No.
Luke Skywalker. I mean, really? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like the worst, but like,
yeah.
There's nothing. Is it that great of a name?
I mean, Skywalker's not a terror. Like, as far as like coming up with like a last name, but I mean, I don't know, like.
It's just not the end all be all of like fictional. Like, great, like, fictional character names.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. There aren't too many Star Wars names where I'm like, damn, that's like really good name.
Darth Vader. I mean, like that's kind of it.
Yeah, Darth Vader's a good name. I mean,
even Darth Maul, I think, actually sounds really good.
That does sound pretty sweet. Darth Syphilis or whatever.
You know George Lucas's way that he came up with Darth Vader and Darth Sidious, right?
Well, Vader is father in German, right? So that was just like
actually, he took the IN off of Invader, and he took the IN off of Insidious, and you got Darth Vader and Darth Sidious. And that's how George Lucas came up with this. Even the things that he did well, he came up with, I think, in kind of stupid ways.
Wow.
So like, I'm not impressed by him as a creator, honestly.
Yeah, no,
Never
I just,
really
I don't
been.
know. Now I gotta think about like what other names could you come up with by that naming convention.
I mean, in the originals, those were the only two, right? So.
Yeah, so I don't know. See, all I can think of are ones where it would it would really change the meaning of them. Like you could have like Darth Competent because you take the IN off of incompetent, but then it's like
Yeah, I don't think that's
like
yeah.
Darth Secure, like. That's a pretty lame way to name people, man.
I mean, even though he got those two, I think they're pretty decent ones out of it.
Yeah, I mean it's better than a lot of names that you could have had.
He didn't do it with. He clearly didn't continue to do that though, because otherwise,
Well, it is. I mean, you know, to be fair,
Maul doesn't work at all.
yeah,
Then.
in Maul.
In Maul.
That's not a word.
No,
But it does make you wonder, because, you know, I mean, George Lucas claims that he wrote the prequels first. But then
That's
he has...
not true.
But that is what he says. He said he wrote them all at once. He says he wrote them all at once, and then he did the...
He says it, but that's not true.
No, yeah, obviously, because, like what, he started doing this naming convention, like, halfway into the series? Like, he originally wasn't gonna do that, and then, like, he decided he was gonna do that later? Like...
Yeah, no, it's total horseshit. Total horseshit.
There's no way he wrote those because those prequels are full of shit that, like, a younger George Lucas, like, as much as George Lucas was never a genius, a younger George Lucas would not have, like, come up with that garbage.
I don't know, man.
Like
He
Jar
had
Jar
some
Binks?
dumb shit in
I
the
don't know.
originals
There's
that
some
his
dumb shit.
editors cut out, though.
Yeah,
his
I don't...
editors cut out a lot.
Yeah, but was there ever gonna be Jar Jar? No? Recent use.
Yeah, I don't know. The Mandalorians was taking it to like date. I can't do anything with it right
You
now.
can't swoop on it?
No, we cannot swoop.
You can't swoop right now?
Swoop. Dude, no, you have to do that
That's
from, like,
lame.
off. I don't think Kashyyyk has a swoop race.
You can't swoop in here, dude?
I don't think you can swoop in here, man.
Yeah, man, people are, like, really cracking down on swooping now. And you
Something
tell me I
compare,
can't,
man.
I still swoop wherever I want, whenever I want, dude.
I
I'll
don't know if it
swoop.
quite works like that.
Nah,
There's a law against public swooping.
Dude, I'll swoop on your mom, dude.
Oh
like-
no.
Don't tell me when I can swoop. Swooping is a basic human right, dude.
Is it?
It is. That's in the Geneva Conventions, dude. Man must swoop.
You sure about that?
Yeah, we the swoopers of these United States, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
don't
how
remember
that
that? You don't remember
I don't
that in
remember
the
that.
Constitution, dude?
No.
No, you don't remember that? You better read up.
Bastila?
What's up with Bastila?
Hey, this is the end of the area.
Oh, really? Okay.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters.
New
Initiating
kind of
neural
alien.
recognition.
You've never seen it, I don't think.
You look like Admiral Akbar a little bit.
No doubt it holds what you see.
Oh, you'll get a closer
But
look.
getting it operational.
Primary
He's
neural
got-
recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
The eyes that come
Yeah.
out of the
What the-
sides.
Oh, did you see that goldfish can drive cars now?
For me.
Begin socialized intelligence. Awaiting instruction.
Okay.
Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Here's actually it's an interesting story coming up.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like.
Who's placed this terminal? Also, the way it just matched and just opened and it just worked for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, immediately.
Yeah.
And it never worked for him.
It never worked for him. That's weird.
Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations. I have been
You look
programmed
like a
with
fish
very
in a
limited
urinal had
field
a
of
baby.
knowledge, and I restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern. I
And I don't
can't
fit
say.
that pattern.
I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my program. I can't
have I been allowed
say.
access?
Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not
I
know why or
can't
you
say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Okay. I see.
Seek information about the star
Yes,
map.
I
yeah,
have
for
found
sure.
a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
This map is as old as the installation.
Error.
What do I need to get
Data.
access to Star Map?
Because you can't talk about that.
I utilize a retro.
Okay.
Answer will be given.
You can ask him about.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star
Yeah.
map.
What do I need
Your
to do to
request
get
requires
access?
additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Okay, how can I match him if I don't know
There
what
are
they
measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
Okay.
What do you mean by behavioral
I have been programmed
reconfiguration?
with
Yeah.
a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
Okay.
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
What gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
Okay.
I utilize a retro.
let's see what we can learn about the actual thing.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Error. Corruption.
Built.
Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standards.
Damn, dude. That's
Like-
an old computer.
yeah, this place was built 30,000 years ago. It
Error.
predates the Republic.
Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Why was agricultural
record
reformation?
indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions.
You, like,
corrupted.
couldn't even grow
It can
shit
be
on
theorized
Right.
that
Huh.
produce was
So they
being
terraformed
exported
the
to
whole thing?
support a larger demand.
It's a short period for adaptation.
Error.
needed.
Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Alright.
Accessing.
So
Its original function.
Extrapolating. It has since malfunctioned.
Oh,
Well, that is surprising.
Malfunction
we
occurred.
got yeah.
okay, so we already asked that.
Answer will be given within.
General questions.
Corruption has resulted in. It could be theorized.
No, we already got that.
Accessing.
Yeah, so let's see about you on this installation.
I utilize a This interface was installed to better.
Oh, what is
access
the current
ancient
function
data
of this
stored
thing?
within the
That's
field.
true. We should,
Yeah, we
we
should
should
ask.
definitely
The
ask
exact
that.
date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in
So that's pretty recent.
Yeah,
Couldn't have been sooner.
right.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user 100%.
So someone used it.
And wiped it. Interesting.
5 is about the time Revan
Data
passed this
regarding
way.
subject Revan corrupted.
It has data regarding
Interesting.
Revan.
Okay.
Okay.
There was an entry at some time.
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Is there any further contact with
That
the installer?
information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Interesting.
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyer, all denied. 152 attempts by Jolie.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Wow, Revan really wiped this thing, huh?
Yeah, seriously.
Accessing.
Alright, back to the installation questions.
The current purpose of this installation is defense. Error, that information
yeah.
is not available. Accessing.
Okay.
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago.
No other information. Sorting by
Call me.
error. List
Alrighty.
error. Data. Sorting by error. List of access.
Have we asked everything now?
Answer will be given within. I have been programmed with a very limited field. I can't say. I can't say. I can't say. Accessing. Yes.
I want to ask you questions about you in this installation.
I utilize.
We did that one, we did that one, we did that one, we did that one. So we asked all of
Answer
these.
will be
Okay.
given with. Corruption has resulted. It could be theory. Error. I can't.
What gaps are missing?
Are we,
there's
is it supposed to trigger something? Or
Yeah,
what?
there's like
Oh,
a.
okay.
I'm trying. I can't quite remember, but there's
okay.
like a really specific.
Answer will be given with. Accessing. Yes.
Original system. Did we ask that
Error.
first question?
Well, we had. I don't think we had asked that one before.
Your request.
Oh,
Gonna
yep.
ask them, I
There
don't
are
know what
measures
they are.
available. Personality with that.
Yep. Okay, we did get that one. Okay.
Then you are
If I
not
fail,
worthy.
I don't. Okay. What would rejection
Information
mean? Okay.
unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will
Okay,
terminate
I think-
with success or failure of evaluation.
Okay, so we're about to do
Evaluation
There we go.
commenced.
Oh, okay.
Begin
Results
evaluation.
will be compared
There we
against the
go.
pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve
prisoner's
none.
dilemma.
He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
That's actually an interesting question.
That's like a that's a pretty traditional psychological question. Like the prisoner's dilemma. They use it in computing quite a bit actually.
So, I mean, it's cool to see something like that brought up in Star
Yeah.
Wars, where you don't normally get like, I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, first,
I hear what happens
how
on
did you know
Kashyyyk,
about him?
and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
Right? I mean, we are dark side, so
The temperament
Yeah.
of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable.
I mean-
His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue. Hypothetical.
Get on
You
with it.
are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Experiment forces attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city. I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack, or I evacuate my people from the city.
Do nothing.
Is
My
that-
city is distasteful. Did you see the one? This is distasteful.
That would have been hilarious. And it's just like, the city's distasteful.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
fuck the city.
Very
Yep.
I do nothing.
If you had moved to evacuate the city,
Yep,
you would have
they would
alerted
have
the
alerted the
enemy to
enemy.
their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
Nice.
Victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many people. The deaths of those people would spur my forces on.
Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
I do nothing so I can attack their weak spot later. Stop the attack, and I will appear to be a hero. Let the attack happen.
I let the
Of course
attack.
you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against
Yep.
the common foe. As their
This is
eyes
all
turn
like
outward,
straight. This is all like pure Machiavelli, dude.
Isn't this kind of crazy?
Yeah.
Just for these
You
ideas
have
to be
matched the
brought up
pattern in
and
memory.
Right.
talked about in Star Wars.
I mean, he is basically giving you a rundown in game theory.
That's true. Yeah. See, I recognize you and will fulfill my designated function.
Nice.
Are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours.
Are there really only those were the right answers, or?
Yeah, no, those were the right answers.
Executing
Oh,
final
wow.
action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters
That was
reset.
it. That was actually
Status
what it is.
Initiated. And communication.
Interesting.
Just that then we have actually kind of quickly finished the big star map quest.
Huh. So we got the star map now. Nice.
Just double checking the sound again.
Let's make sure you can hear it. Yeah, for sure.
Well, a star
Well, there
map,
we go.
an ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something.
So
I
this
wonder if
the
star map
builders
had nothing to do
also
with the evolution of the creatures here in the
seeded
Shadow.
like what would become the life on Cashin.
Interesting theory.
Right.
I suppose we don't
That
have
is
to
fucking
test it
weird.
now.
You know, this is actually building up an
Yeah.
interesting mystery and mythology as to
Right.
what this civilization.
Well, it also like makes you wonder, like, how much what the universe looked like before just history in Star Wars, right? Like, if some of these planets, like, unbeknownst to anybody living on them now, were terraformed and seeded by some ancient missing culture, you know,
Right.
that's a very interesting idea. Like, it makes you wonder how much of, like, the Star Wars universe was inhabitable whenever history begins, you know?
Right. Well, like I think, have I ever described to you? So in the like kind of extended canon, that's not necessarily canon anymore. Which
Right.
This is part of that.
Yep.
There is
How does that, how are they dealing with that now that they're making the KOTOR remake? Is
I
that
think the
still
KOTOR
non-canon?
remake is going to just be like it gets to do whatever it wants, and
Okay.
it just doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It just
Okay,
kind of they're just gonna
gotcha.
kind of ignore it.
Okay. Be nice if it was canon.
I know. I wish. I mean, it's goddamn more interesting.
Who's this dude?
That's that Wookiee we helped in that fight.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Mandalorian's out here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I know. Oh, hey, there's a little area we didn't go to. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just bringing up ideas that are not necessarily like typical.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, like, it's definitely got a much more intelligent writing staff behind it.
But yeah,
You know.
BioWare was at one point in time, man. BioWare was fucking great, one of the best game developers out there.
Right.
It's unfortunately. Oh shit. That's a lot of them. Yeah, BioWare was a fucking great developer for them for many years. They really, I mean, like, that's the Old Republic. Jade
Right.
Empire was another really great RPG
Sure.
back in the day. Mass Effect, right, was huge. That was massive.
Oh yeah.
But then it kind of, I think the first time that people were like, you know, oh, I don't know about them, was the ending to Mass Effect 3, right?
Right. Yeah. I
'Cause
mean, everybody
do you-
hated that.
Do you know what it is even? Like, I know you know people hate it.
I know people hate it. No, I don't know what it is though.
Oh, man. We can get into that at some point, but just BioWare is the developer, though, right? Like, you've got the ending to Mass Effect 3,
Right.
people were generally displeased with, and then they did another Dragon Age game, and people were generally cool with that. Like people, I think, had generally favorable opinions.
Okay. Oh, here's that Freyr.
That's Zalbar's dad.
Oh yeah.
And the one that the brother.
Yep.
Too. But then after the third Dragon Age game, Mass Effect Andromeda,
Okay.
which was like maybe not quite the Cyberpunk or Fallout 76 level of shit show, but it was a shit show.
Okay.
Then that really generic looking game Anthem. Do you know about that?
No.
Oh man, it's bad.
Okay.
And they just haven't put anything good out though.
That's too bad.
This may prove difficult.
Oh, now we gotta fight him, huh?
Yeah. There's definitely there was
Let's
definitely
take his
light
propeller.
sideways.
Let's take his propeller sword, dude.
It's like fantasy sword.
I like it.
Yeah, this is we're killing Zalbar's dad.
That's what he gets.
Get another chance, so swears. Oh yeah, so we could totally just do what
We
the
can kill his
brother asked.
dad? Damn,
You
dude.
come this far only to kill this old look. I don't approve of this at all.
Fucking old man. Shut the
Back
hell
in
up.
line, I'm in charge
I'm
here.
not challenging you. I just thought you'd have the smarts to consider every option.
Seems simple to me. Time to die.
But he said he was beaten. Why is he fighting back?
Well, yeah, a little bit of health.
Bastard.
That was just to give you the opportunity to
To not murder him? Oh,
Yeah.
he earned it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So we gotta tell Zalbar we killed his dad now?
Well, and that's what the brother actually
Yeah, I know.
like asked us to do. So yeah, we have to deal with that now and go back up. And
Zalbar's probably gonna bitch, dude.
oh, he's not going to be happy about it. Yeah.
You know. He's-
We pissed him off quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, he can get another dad. I don't,
Yeah, he could get another dad. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
yeah, it's fine.
What can I do?
I am looking forward to what the new combat system is going to end up being.
Yeah, hopefully it's a little more engaging.
Because I mean, this is just. I mean, like I don't think the combat.
I mean, it's
bad.
it's standard RPG, like old school RPG combat, but
It's just by today's
Yeah.
standards, it's not the best thing.
right. Well,
And it was great at the time, and I mean, I still think it's like all right. It's not terrible, but like it could be visually just more.
and it could involve you a little bit more, I mean, just picking.
Yeah, no, I mean it is that little wheel.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, is how an RPG really should work. You can make it more fun.
Well, they did a remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
And that was like straight up just like Pokemon, right? Like completely turn-based with the menu, and you pick one move
Okay.
each turn.
Yeah.
and,
Sure. Right.
And the remake for that plays like just a full third-person action game, but you have certain special abilities that are mapped to a button that basically slows down time so much that the characters are like barely moving, and then you
okay.
can go in and have your kind of little turn-based menu
Oh,
system
sure.
inside of a game. that still is like a full third-person
Yeah.
action game. Now, I'm honestly kind of hoping that for the remake, for
That's
this,
what they end up doing.
I hope so. I hope it's something like that Final Fantasy VII remake.
Well, they definitely seem like they're doing a total overhaul for sure.
Well, what I just read the other day
Mm-hmm.
was that and we'll come back for the big one on Stargate.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we'll come check that out but the
We getting the
what I
monkey?
read-
We getting monkey fuck juice or like?
No, we let's see. We got the ingredients for the monkey fuck juice on this planet.
okay.
But we don't make the monkey fuck juice on this planet.
Ah.
We have to go to Tatooine for that.
Okay, so they import the pheromones and then they make the fuck juice on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Ah.
At least one guy has the idea. I don't even think it's like a thing that people have like easy access to.
Oh,
This guy's just-
it's a monkey fuck juice startup.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I
interesting.
think the monkey fuck juice has existed. I believe that it was on. I believe that it was a special ale that was only available on Taurus,
Oh,
which is
okay.
now because it's unavailable, they have to go to Cache
Oh
to get
shit!
their monkey
They
fuck
wiped.
juice.
Wait, so they wiped out the monkey fuck juice industry? That's,
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, they wiped
Wow.
out that whole industry.
That's sad, man. Like, what are people gonna do without their monkey fuck juice?
That's a great question. I don't know.
It's gotta
What
taste-
do you do with it?
It's got to taste better than kombucha, dude.
Well, obviously.
Dude, I swear to God, you could hand somebody a bottle of like straight ball sweat,
And, if
and
you
they
said it was
wouldn't know.
kombucha.
Yeah, they wouldn't notice. Like, they'd be like,
Yeah, it's not great.
no, it's not good.
It's really not.
It's yeah. I saw a brand of kombucha called Booch. That was one of the grossest sounding like names or something I've ever heard.
Booch.
Booch.
Booch and your gooch.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. Is
Yeah,
gooch.
this Booch smells like gooch.
Well, that's just true.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, but no. I gotta tell you, yeah, goldfish can drive cars now.
Why? How did that happen? What are we talking about?
So apparently, some researchers in Israel built a car. Basically, they put a fish tank on wheels, and then used a camera to like track the fish's movement, and like
Okay.
whatever end of the the fish tank the goldfish would swim to, the car would move in that direction. And apparently, pretty quickly, the goldfish mastered this.
Oh, no.
And were able to like go find food and everything like that. They would like they would go get the food and like drive the car around. They could like do obstacle courses and shit like that to get to the food.
I don't like
they-
how smart this makes goldfish seem.
I don't know, man, but they were
Hey,
driving.
Ulysses.
Hey, what's up,
up?
Ulysses?
Sorry if I didn't see that right away. It's it doesn't show up on the.
Would you be upset if you got in an Uber and a goldfish was driving?
Oh shit, fish can drive cars too now? Can we erase the rats that drive? We got driving rats, driving fish.
Yeah, dude.
So
That's-
Ulysses, all you missed so far in the game is we found the mad Wookiee down in the depths and we killed him. Turned out it was Zalbar's dad, so we're gonna have to tell him about that. We had an opportunity not to do it, but we did it.
But of course we went for
Yeah.
it. Like,
And then we also did find the star map on Kashyyyk, so we're actually just about to be done with the Kashyyyk quest in the game.
you think you can get a Wookiee skin rug? Like you can get like a Wookiee rug, like a bear.
I mean, if you can shoot one, yeah.
I mean, we why didn't we bring his dad up? We could have made a rug, dude.
We can probably go back and get him. Oh, good, no more screaming. Have you killed my father? I butchered him. Is there a problem?
Nice.
Not with me, and I doubt Zalbar will give you any trouble for it. He's coming around to my way of thinking.
Is he?
Or are they like brainwashing him to?
Huh.
Now, I will say something that is not in the. Oh yeah, I see how easily he's been disposed of. We are stronger without him. Chundar's ways. But yeah, we've like
Oh,
corrupted
shit.
Zalbar into also
Wow.
being like kind of a bad guy with us.
Nice.
A little bit. But now I know in the second one,
Zalbar
especially,
redemption
this is the redemption. In the second one in particular, though, you can actually alter the alignments of your companion characters by depending on what situations you put them into. So I could see something like that being brought into the first game in the remake, right? And like having like the idea that you can corrupt your companions and like kind of change their way of thinking.
I like that idea. Apparently, Zalbar's getting his status back and everything. He's in the good graces of the slave trading Wookiee cults. Like,
it's the time only. Oh, so he doesn't have a spot. He can't stay here yet. So he's still got to go with us.
okay.
The murderer of his father.
Well, he just said he was happy his dad was dead.
That's true.
So.
You've shown me that. So have you. Yeah. He just completely changed his opinion, and whatever his brother said to him in the time we've been gone, plus the fact that we did it.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, I mean, like this all worked out for the best, dude. Like,
and the slave trade continues to run.
Yeah. Well, that's the important thing.
That's really what this ultimately was like. Because if you do the good guy side, you overthrow the brother, you bring the father back up, overthrow the brother, and like basically push a rebellion on the planet. What's going on? Saw in the Shadowlands. But yeah, Ulysses, you won't have to listen to the Wookiee too much longer.
Except for bringing Zalbar with us. He is the only one who's got bacon straps.
He is the only one with bacon straps.
Yep.
Let him know about the Mandalorians down there. Yeah, and then we can go back and continue to check out Tatooine since we got
we can get some monkey. We can get some monkey fuck juice, dude.
Yeah, monkey fuck juice.
Monkey fuck juice.
Well, the Jedi never did anything about slavery for thousands of years, so it seems fitting. That's true. It does kind of fall in line.
Yeah, they sold Anakin's mom.
Alright, it's time I left. What should I reward you with? I wonder if you know the magnitude of what you've done here. Enabled the slave trade, yeah. Made certain that I cannot be challenged with Freyr
That's what heroes do.
Yeah. There's nobody to whine about the old traditions. Everyone believes in my way, even Zalbar.
Yeah, that is true. Zalbar
That's a dark way for this to go, dude.
Zalbar really flipped quick.
The Wookiee people do great. Future safely under my thumb. What should be the reward, brother? What will be your reward for me? Show me how useless our traditions are.
Show me
so what is there to want? Wow. Take a sword. At least it's useful in combat.
Wow, man.
Shut up, Wookiee. I'm bargaining.
What credits out of this, man. Yeah, where's our money, dude?
Oh, he's like angry, though. He's gonna put his foot down. Yeah, he put his foot down. He wants that sword.
I didn't say he couldn't have the sword. I was trying to get more.
Yeah, like we could take the sword and then also get paid.
Wow, we've destroyed the culture of this planet, too.
Yeah, yes we did.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, we really did. We just kind of ruined their entire civilization here, and at least in this particular area.
Wow, it's pretty dark, man.
It's very dark.
I like that.
Oh, so we have to search for the rest of the sword if we actually want to. Oh, you know what? That big bot optional.
Oh, that's where you get the rest of the sword? Okay. Well, that ends that. Perhaps something else?
Take the hilt, find the blade. We'll take it. If you don't or can't, it's still be gone from the sight.
Yes.
That takes care of everything.
Far better to have both the blade and a possible rival as far from Kashyyyk as possible, eh? I feel very tired of this place now.
We ruined it for
Bro,
him,
you've
too.
always been tired.
That's true.
Right,
Nothing compels you to remain.
I think I'll do just that.
Well, welcome me back someday when I decide the people are ready.
I feel like this old man's really cramping our style.
Only way our people will survive in a galaxy full of outsider lies.
Dang.
Understand why I don't invite you to stay. The Alcatist ruler of Kashyyyk will not abide troublemakers, no matter how helpful they are. Dark, dude.
That is pretty dark.
Right? Just like dark as hell.
When you get that old, you're never not tired. Yeah, dude.
It's true. It's true.
He sounds like he needs to just sit down in a lazy boy until he dies. Like,
yeah.
What's his name? Jollibee or something?
Jollibee. Jolie.
Jolie, okay. Get him a rascal. Ooh.
Get him a rascal?
Can we get him a rascal, dude? Like a
That's
swoop,
not a
like a
bad
swoop,
idea.
like a swoop rascal. Oh, did you just put something into something other than computer use?
Yes.
Oh,
I
goddamn.
gave it to you last time.
Ah, Ulysses, I wasn't paying attention, and I let Sage waste some of our points on something other than computer use.
Dude, you...
What else can you get? Wound?
Wound can be, yeah, especially once we upgrade it. That can be
We
really
are
helpful.
getting awfully dark, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're almost
Sage.
all the way down there.
Ulysses wants to know that you need to stop sabotaging our playthrough, dude.
I think putting all points into computer use and nothing else as a warrior like Jedi is actually the thing that is gonna sabotage.
Yeah,
the
but I
playthrough.
bet if you get max computer use at the end of the game, you can go total meta and hack the game itself
I
and
don't know.
give
No,
yourself
I can tell you for
unlimited
a
money.
fact.
Like I bet you can hack in and just enter a bunch of cheat codes, dude, and like we would have like unlimited money and like a tank. Yeah, we would be a warrior computer user, dude.
A warrior computer user.
Yes,
Okay.
dude. We could use computer use, you know, to the absolute maximal battle effect, man.
Oh. Maximus.
Yeah, like you never just busted out your laptop in the middle of a fight, like
No. No, I've never done that.
you don't have any mad like yeah, see?
Keyboard warrior. That's funny. Who's this guy? Senivek. Got this data pad and I wish to return it to you.
We don't have high enough computer use to accept
What is
a
this,
data
some
pad,
kind
dude.
of con game?
No, we can't accept a data pad, Sage. We don't have high enough computer use to use data pad.
Data pads are just journals, dude. You don't need computer use. It's literally just reading.
Well, are you sure you're technically proficient enough to read?
Well, me, no. Our character, yes.
Okay.
Drop everything. Really adamant that we take this. Examine it.
That really does feel like one of those things where like somebody like offer you something on the street and then you take it and they're like, oh, you gotta pay for that.
It says to see someone on Manon come alone or not. So somebody is like communicating with us, like somebody just like asked us to just do something for them. Yeah, like we'll come back and fight that big where someone sent you the bomb.
Ulysses, we got a bunch of monkey pheromones, dude.
We did. We're gonna make monkey
Yep,
fuck
we're gonna make
juice.
monkey fuck juice, dude. We gotta go to Tatooine and meet the guy who makes the monkey fuck juice.
Yeah, and we have the item to give him when.
Yeah. So that's gonna be great.
I mean, I know it'll spice the game up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Be
like,
like Taco's 3 penis wine.
yeah. How long does your erection last after you drink monkey fuck juice, dude?
I mean, I would think quite a while.
Like, when do you think you call a doctor? 48 hours? Like,
I'd say 50.
50? You gotta get. What are we doing with the monkey fuck juice? I don't know.
Oh, I think we're just selling it.
Yeah.
It's just I think we get some serious fucking money from it though.
Do we?
I think so.
What limp dicked people are we selling this monkey fuck juice to?
Well, we're just gonna engage in. Oh, you know what? No, I remember how that goes. Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
Expanding our operations. Yeah, they've started expanding, but no, expanding their slave operations because of how successful our mission was.
You've been taking speech therapy with Joe Biden, dude? Or?
Expanding the 100, 300 million trillion. This alien looks like he needs monkey juice to keep his head erect.
That's true, dude. His head's looking a little flaccid.
What are your plans for Kashyyyk? An extensive examination of the commercial potential of the world. The Wookiees will aid us in this. Certain there are ample resources for us to export and delve over how much more resistance we will here for quite some time.
His neck got scoliosis.
What you got? What you got for supplies?
Anything good?
These are good. Nothing like particularly special. I feel like we pick up most of what we need just kind of playing the game.
Hello again.
Valued until you can't pay.
You hurt me, Matton. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here.
Oh yeah,
not
this is
me.
the guy that's like indebted slave to this guy.
Droid head. On Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
Oh, I guess we found that.
What do I care? Is there a reward?
Reward all right. Eli, you told me my crew jacked our ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is.
So he told him he killed his crew and then told him that they just left without him so he can keep him as a slave.
Oh my god. Wow. Damn, that's dark, dude.
Kill him, man. You know he deserves it.
Maybe in hut space, but not here. Not with me.
He's gonna do it too. We
Oh,
just convinced
nice.
that guy to commit murder.
Wow, we've just been on top of
That
our
alien
being a
bug
piece of shit
slug.
game.
Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? All for nothing. He killed my crew. Who knows where my ship
And
is?
we get money from him too.
Well, there's your pay, Eli.
So we got money from
Keep
the
your fire.
both of them.
Keep
Oh, there we go, dude.
Did you? If I could be like, well, did you have to kill him? After I fucking told him to.
I suppose
my
it
God.
does. Or maybe I should keep it up for a while on my own. Have no ship.
Oh yeah, I've been watching this
Probably take a
Kazakhstan
while to
shit.
convince
That
Eli
is
to
just
Yeah,
that's
dude,
pretty
Kazakhstan's
pretty
crazy.
crazy, man.
What the
Just
fuck?
melted down.
It's absolutely insane.
It has. I mean, it's just a very weird situation, you know. Russia's intervened, so I don't know how that's gonna go.
That's
I did get jealous when I found out that they were rioting over the fact that gas had gone up by like doubled to 20 cents, which made me pretty jealous.
Yeah, right. Well, here's poison to kill all the little cute things
The
bouncing around our ship.
jizkas,
The gizkas.
jizkas,
Gizkas.
jizkas,
Gizkas.
jizz.
Gizka.
What?
You know what?
What?
Well, hey, that's the first like post-tutorial planet we've completed.
Nice. We're going back to Tatooine now.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to Tatooine next.
Okay. Nice.
And there is still like 2 side missions down on the forest floor. We will come back to at a later point.
Yeah, you're probably right, Ulysses. Judging by Borat, yeah, things aren't great over there.
Yeah.
Just my frame of reference on that country, basically.
I mean, like, the thing is that people were just protesting at first until the government
just
and then all resigned just because of the protest.
that would make you just be like, fuck it. Like, if the government, if that happened here, like,
Oh, yeah,
what would
the
people
government
do?
all
The
just
government
resigned
just
at the same
disappeared
time.
overnight, and it's just like, bye.
Yeah.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Mission is Zalbar's best friend.
Oh, do you feel like playing some Pazak?
Not yet.
Hey,
Well, we don't have enough cards.
God damn it, dude! Like, you keep on promising Pazak, and it's just
Well, we
like,
need to build up some money first.
do we have
We have some money now.
We
We
have
just
money.
have to keep talking.
We have
Yeah,
money.
we'll talk to every merchant we come across, and we will buy
Yeah,
Pazak
yeah.
cards.
Buy cards.
We will.
Okay. Have it.
We will. Our mission's got nothing new to say.
All right. Damn, this whole ship is covered in those jizzkes, dude.
I know. Well, you guys told me you didn't want me to do anything to them.
It's fine. I don't mind them.
So he's just like, all right, I'm bad too now. Like, I don't care. Fuck it. Slave trade. Cool.
Wow.
Sell my own people. He's just okay with all of that now.
That is, well, you know, whatever. Yeah, Ulysses is right. He said this whole game is a letdown. All this Star Wars stuff is getting in the way of our game. And it is, Sage.
I just don't think gambling is what we really need to.
Where's the Pizzette cards, dude?
So we will buy them. I swear to God.
All right.
We'll talk to every merchant on Tatooine. and
You
then
will,
we buy
dude.
them.
You will. I expect you to. Because we have money now. How come Jabroni has that ugly rat tail, like, ponytail thing? She looks like she works in a liquor store.
Oh, I think I've seen that chick.
What is it you would like? Well, I suppose I have no.
All right, we're gonna get another one of her
The
stories.
Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very.
We just get all of this stuff out of the way.
She really does look like God was running out of skin.
Why do you insist on spewing this trash at me?
I wonder that.
You. It is useless talking to you. It seems. Come back when
We
you are
asked to
more
know what's
civilized.
what about her, and then we're just like, ah, no, I don't give a shit.
I don't.
Is something wrong?
I have been.
Me? Is it me?
Yeah, is it
us?
me?
Please
I
tell
hope
me
it's
us.
me.
I hope it's us. Are we bothering you? You sure someone else can't help you?
Just find
I
out what it
never
is,
told
I
you
guess.
Where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child. I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
Is she coming out?
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah.
As you.
God, the evil choices are so over the
You
top,
are the
man.
center
Like,
of the
I love it.
universe.
I love it.
What does it matter if my homeworld was wiped out by your actions? Who cares if it is because of you that everyone I knew as a child is dead?
I mean, I feel good
Yawn.
about that. Yeah.
Literally just go,
Taris.
meh.
You
It
mean?
was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious.
God, I love how
sister.
mean we can be.
Taris,
Me
my
too.
homeworld.
There's not that many games that just let you be mean like this, man.
I know, dude.
It is only because of the council's will that
I usually have to get my cruel comments out in real life.
that falling to the dark side will be a small price to pay for letting my.
Oh, so she really does not like us now. I think she's just gotten to dislike us more and more. Is something wrong? Is remembering Taris? Not this again. Just keep asking her
We
about
had to
It
go
was a
through
horrible
every
place to
day
live.
just to survive. And you think it bothering me is an irritation? Your insensitivity speaks ill of your qualities as
She's
a
got a
Jedi.
lot of shit to say.
Still, as the council ordered me to do, I shall accompany you.
Yeah, I think we like really pissed her off at this point.
Good, I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
We turned Zalbar evil
I
and
was
alienated her.
Okay.
What about it?
a horrible place to have to live.
Because otherwise
At
she'll
least
just
in the
have
lower
that'll just be
cities
the
where the
dialogue she's stuck on.
non-humans tended to get relegated.
Nah.
Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay
Ew,
to live
she eats
back
trash?
then.
Apparently. Like a
Gross.
raccoon.
Probably. No, and it's clearly bad for your skin.
Well, that's true, actually. I don't remember
There
seeing any of
were
your
none.
race on Taurus.
Bad enough to be a race that is feared and hated by humans, but to be one that is strange and different, even among
So the other aliens were even
living
racist
with
towards
others,
her.
without the
Oh.
spirit of being from a lost race. There was
She is
always
hideous,
the
dude.
danger
I mean,
of
like.
outsiders or more mundane characters living and working in the area.
I think you might not feel so negatively towards her face. When we can see the remake and everything's like textured properly up to modern standards. I don't think she'll be so
Her
bad.
face has the stretch marks of, like, a woman who had quadruplets. Like.
Was it that bad? I imagine I'm hearing it as though it's patronizing, even if it's not actually supposed to be.
In comparison. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below.
And
Every once in a
humanity
while,
over us.
A rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days.
We are not one of them, though.
The greatest people I have ever met.
Go out of my way not to be.
Like who?
Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I suppose I see something of her in you.
It's not
and
Revan
I-
you're talking about, is it? Because
I am getting away from my point.
go to fight the
There
Mandalorians.
even was one.
Or I guess
Sometimes
one of the other
I
ones that
curse the day
left.
my parents fled.
Maybe the species gives birth through its face.
That's entirely possible. It's entirely possible, Ulysses.
Ew, mouth babies.
Fled.
Another story for another time.
Oh, she actually shut up.
Oh, okay. Why are we asking
I'm just
Jabroni about
making sure that the dialogue's actually like properly.
run
You
through?
want to go check out what our favorite character has to say?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, actually, these two are kind of.
I mean,
both the best.
Canderous says some wild shit.
Dude,
sometimes, dude.
actually, let's see if we can get any war stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant research has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years.
Are mouth babies
Never
worse
will.
than nose babies?
I mean, God, that's like barely a difference, right?
You ever seen that show? I didn't know I was pregnant.
I've heard of it because you've told me about
Oh,
it, but
okay.
I've not ever seen it.
Oh. That'd be funny if they did a version of that, but people were having nose babies, and it was just people like sneezing into a Kleenex, and I was like, I didn't know I was pregnant.
No, that would be just so uncomfortable. Just like that happening, like would be so.
Basically, forfeit.
Well, it's always just
But this
every one of those
story
episodes
is
is
about
like,
something
I went to poop, and the
We were
baby
going
fell
through
in the
asteroid
toilet.
fields of the crystal system when we entered the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small
Crispin Glover
rocks
system?
covered in frozen
Ew.
methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was
So there's just like pockets of methane all over the asteroids that they were like
That
using
they were
as
using.
defense, and then
Yeah.
he just
Blew it up.
yeah, that's fucking
Nice.
awesome.
That's pretty sick.
That was a mistake.
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
Doesn't it just kind of look like? Doesn't it look like he had like 2 of those Dragon Ball Z things, but like one on each side?
After a second, it started
What he's
spraying
wearing now.
Yeah, that's fake.
Yeah, kind of.
projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled.
That was a bad gift that I got you one year for your birthday.
Yeah, I didn't
Or made you
appreciate
wear
that,
Couldn't
dude.
catch it,
Yeah.
but we could follow its hyperspace wake.
I have
We
that
followed
picture
its
still.
trail as far as we could, heading away from the
God.
galactic core.
The
When it
amount
finally
of just
led beyond
horrible
the edge of
pictures
our
of me
galaxy,
that you have, dude.
I do have quite a few.
Anyone that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
What does he say about the creatures he might have?
I have little knowledge of that to impart, Master. Statement.
Oh, okay. Then I have
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master,
shot.
then I can certainly guide you through the process.
We did the first part.
I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Flying I'm inept.
Uh,
Well, we did hear that before.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage
Well,
is
let's
the
see.
simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Now close the last panel. Supplication.
Alright.
As you desire.
I guess he does
Guess
not
we
have
can't do
anything else
that.
to say
Oh.
right now.
Mr. Gunny's here.
Hey, Mr. Gunny, what's up? How's it going tonight? We are just getting our, getting back to, it's been a couple weeks.
Since we did
some KOTOR.
since we did some KOTOR, for sure.
Oh, I bet you two are both just gonna have so much to say.
Oh man, don't ask Karth what he's doing.
You wish to talk to me?
I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
Yada, 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 yada. What,
Was
you've been
Master
working
Azar
with-
that dude who wouldn't shut the fuck up?
He was the one that was like the like pink Twi'lek.
Oh, right.
I mean, they kind of, the Jedi Council as a collective just won't shut the fuck up. I mean,
You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety.
and she's gonna chastise us about
Only
it.
the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
Wait, what is she trying to tell us? I just want to
Just
know
to-
what.
She's trying to get us to not be such a
Okay, but
bag of
I want to
dicks.
hear her pitch. I want to hear her pitch
The
though,
dark
dude.
side
What's she gonna say?
Giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to
Insidious.
surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you
Like
stop
heroin.
resisting, it's too late. It twists you and turns you into a mockery of
Oh, Ulysses,
everything
did
you
you know
want.
that George Lucas came up with Darth Vader and Darth Sidious because he just thought, like, oh, let me take the in off the words invader and insidious, and that'll be great for characters. How can you know it is so terrible?
We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible corrupting evil of the dark side.
But that's only if you think atrocities are bad.
That's true. That's true. It depends. I'm not shocked. Plus, it kind of worked. Yeah. I mean, no. It
I mean,
did.
those are fine names.
Those are good
yeah.
names. It's just that the process to with which he came up with them just seems kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps it's just the reasoning for the. What? So you think they're the only killers? You think we're not killers? He's like the light side is innocent of killers.
She's gonna start making fucking Trump arguments. You think we don't?
It just
You
was
think we
remarkably
don't?
similar.
We don't kill people.
We have constant control, vigilance, and foresight.
I
If
mean,
only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there?
you know
than
the
any enemy to
actual
your cause?
like original
To use their own
version
knowledge
of the
against them.
Jedi, like
We
the
are weakened by
earliest
their
in
strength,
time
so we must
that you can go back.
There are
and,
good people on both sides of the Force.
Even when the
Excuse
dark
me.
becomes
Excuse me.
enemy.
Good people on both sides.
oh my God,
Jesus, dude.
must we keep discussing this? Do whatever is, or do we want to know more, or do we want to?
Yeah, I want to know more. Yeah, like
Vision
what?
of our future is clouded by
Vision.
shadows
But the
cast
very original
But I
version of the
sense that they're
Jedi, right?
always lurking in their
We're
shadows.
on this planet
Words
in like a
alone cannot
perpetual
save one from
storm.
the dark side.
Okay.
And there's two
We should
moons,
continue with the
and one
task
moon
at
is like
hand.
representative of the dark side, and one is representative of the light. And the Jedi were their whole purpose was to be perfectly in the middle, right?
But how can
With to use both.
how can a moon be representative of light, dude?
Well, it's not literal. It's not like it's made of light. It's not literal.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's like got more to do with gravity. And like
Okay.
how the storm is pulled around the worlds and stuff.
So the storm is like swinging the moons
if the
around the
moon,
planet.
if the moons stay centered because of the Jedi, then the storm never destroys the planet.
I just feel
But if-
like you're
if-
giving me like one of those Michael arguments about how people
No.
would say that the moon is light and shit like that.
No, it's not light. No, it's not light at all. It's that when and if one of these Jedi falls out where like it's closer to one side or the other, they are
Okay.
banished to whatever the opposite moon
Oh,
is
sure,
to like
okay.
get back. So if they get too far to the light, they will be banished to like the dark moon.
Okay,
and they
I
will have to
gotcha.
get like back and like they will literally be forced to like be exiled until they get more.
They
in
get
line with the
balanced
dark
again?
side. Yeah, but they have to be in the
So,
middle.
but this makes it
it's all
seem like
about
the dark
balance.
side and the light side, that's kind of like arbitrary
Yeah.
labeling for
Yeah.
them then.
Yeah, no, the original version of the Jedi, that was the idea.
Oh, okay.
Like you go all like super crazy far back in the history of that
Right,
universe. Then so that's part of why the way the Jedi are depicted in like the prequels, right?
Sure.
Like all obsessed about one side over the other is totally antithetical to what the original Jedi actually are. Yeah.
So they lost
Just massive
touch,
hypocrites.
lost touch with like
They
the
did.
roots of their own religion.
Yeah. They
Shit
became
does happen, man.
imperialistic. and-
That's sad.
Yeah.
Trying to tell all those dark side people they gotta conform. Like,
Well, I mean, they're on all the way on one side of the other too.
so who's in the middle, dude?
The original Jedi were.
Yeah, but is anybody in the middle now?
I mean, there are characters here and there introduced in some of that extended canon material that are.
Oh, okay. Ulysses said, "Oh shit, I fed too many starving puppies. I gotta go push someone's grandma down the stairs for the good of the world."
Yes, what's on your mind?
All right. See, didn't end our last discussion very well. Do you want to talk?
Yeah,
Pretty
sure.
upset
Let's see.
last time.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology.
All right, here's another
more than
Karth
one,
talking
probably.
to.
I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important. It's just I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi.
I mean, you are.
Feels completely out of my league.
And how does that excuse his actions, dude?
True. But there's also maybe you should pull yourself together. You won't be so useless. But do you want to do that? You want to?
Yeah, I just want to know, like, explain himself, dude. Like,
It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. I mean, but I
But
shouldn't
you
have taken
are.
that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Not really.
Careless,
I guess there's no harm done then. Still, I should know better by now. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Oh no, maybe you should work for it. Only if you agree to work with me. No, I won't. Just keep quiet and do what you're told.
damn. Yeah, tell him that shit, dude.
Fair enough. Let's move on.
All right. No more talking to Car. Wait, what?
I just wanted to see if he had any other
okay, just
dialogue
see.
options. All right.
See if he knows anything about the Gizka.
I only wanted to ask Karth. Karth has poor trigger discipline. I just wanted to ask HK because I thought he might say something funny about killing
Yeah,
him.
fair enough. We should have just.
You never know.
Yeah. So are they just on our ship forever now?
I mean, unless we poison them.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Definitely we can get rid of them.
Okay.
We have to buy poison, though.
We have to buy poison. Is poison expensive? Are you trying to spend my
We could-
Pazak money, dude?
I mean, we
Are
could
you
have
trying to
bought it on
spend?
cash,
Are you
but-
trying to spend my
I
Pazak
didn't
money, dude?
spend any of that money. I swear to God I
Do we
did.
have enough money for cards?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Good.
Oh, and we got a little turret sequence.
Okay. Sweet.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yes. Okay, cool.
Incoming fire.
This is right, man. You wanted to kill those Gizka, but there are mascots, man.
There are mascots.
Yeah, that's how people will know we're here, is we unleash a horde of crazy frog monsters and we just open the door and they go running out like a horde of cats at like crazy lady's house.
No, you're gonna say my house.
I mean, you do got cats, dude. Like,
I do. I'm not denying that.
yeah.
But I will not get more.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You could have.
I don't know. Whatever number it is, no. There are 3, and that number will never go higher.
I'm pretty sure for every like 100 subscribers, you got to get another cat, man. You know,
I don't.
that's like
I
that's
don't
what
think I have to do that.
Yeah, you should just like.
I don't think I have to do that.
Why?
Why would I?
Because then, you know, I mean, like, people want to see you, like, really just go all in on this, dude.
Do they?
Yeah,
Who?
dude, like, all your
Who
fans.
other than you?
All your fans just want to see
All
you.
my- all my
all
fans.
your fans want to see you have, like, 35 cats.
I just don't think that's true. It's one cat pet
for 50 subs. Yeah, and you were talking about getting a 4th cat when Ulysses was over here last time, dude.
No, you guys talked about me getting
No. Ulysses called me up. He was gossiping about it. He said Sage says he wants a 4th cat, dude. Yeah, no, he said you told him. He says you told him you were thinking about getting a
That did not. Fake news. Fake news.
Hey there. What can I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered. Sorry I can't be more. Okay.
I feel like playing Pazaak.
Again, we don't have the car. But also, we're not really gonna make a lot of any money from playing it with our crew members.
Oh, okay. They don't play big.
No, they don't play for the big money.
I was hoping I could take like all of Astila's money.
I think her especially probably wouldn't really be engaged with it.
That's probably true. Who are we taking with?
Yeah, Mission and HK.
Is HK all the way down on the dark side now? It only took a little bit more from us to push him all. No, he's not quite there
the
yet.
party members actually, their alignments don't.
They don't
move.
change.
Yeah,
Okay,
they just
gotcha.
they're just static. And in the second game, you can kind of push them
Okay.
to a little more to one side or the other. And like I was saying, I do think that could be cool if in the remake they kind of apply that mechanic to this first story.
I'd like that.
Because like Zalbar seemed like he totally became bad, but I bet if I pulled up his character thing, I bet it wouldn't actually say anything different.
Sure.
Even though through dialogue.
Well, he's not. He doesn't seem like he's bad. He seems like he's going through an emo phase because he's having like a tough time. You know, like his dad just died. You know, or whatever. And he's just like, I don't care anymore.
Surprisingly cool with us, the people, the who murdered him.
Well, I guess his brother. Just destroyed like all the happiness in his life right before we got back. So.
Oh yeah, but the smaller ones weren't worth much, right? Was that right?
They were worth like I think like maybe 50 tops.
Oh, this is the buy too. Let's see. He does not seem to sell
anything good. Armor reinforcement. Maybe useful.
Yeah. Which one was it? Got it again.
Oh, if you hit X, it'll show you the sell list.
Oh, that's right.
Do we even have raid plates still?
Oh, I think we have the regular ones, but the one that was actually worth money.
Ulysses was suggesting they add an Ewok and a Gungan as companions in the next game.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want Jar Jar, like a proto Jar Jar?
No.
No.
I don't.
You know wants of that, dude?
I don't want to see any of Naboo-hoo-hoo. Okay.
Naboo-hoo-hoo?
Yeah, Naboo-hoo-hoo.
What's Naboo-hoo-hoo?
They changed it to Naboo-hoo-hoo after Padme died.
Oh. That was a good joke, man.
It's not. That's rough tracks. Let's see here. We're going to every office, every person that we can spy and sell stuff.
Yeah, we need comic relief. It's baked into Star Wars DNA.
I think HK-47 is the comic relief, to be honest.
I don't know, man. You get a couple of Gungans in here. You get like a Three Stooges kind of thing. Gungans, like it says you and 3 Gungans, dude. It's like just slapstick and shit.
No.
Like yeah, dude, slipping on banana peels and just. Come on, man. You don't want that.
I don't want.
Opening up like a cookie jar and then all those little springs pop out. Like, you know.
That's horrible.
You don't want that? No. In Star Wars, just stereotypes, like getting into all sorts of slapstick fun, dude.
I really don't.
I don't know, man.
I'm really not interested.
I think that's what Star Wars needs.
That's what Star Wars needs?
Yeah, that's what Star Wars needs.
I don't think that's true. I just don't.
I don't know, man. I think it'd make everything better for sure.
With more Gungans would make.
Yeah, someone should mod this to make every character a Gungan.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, could you imagine Karth as a Gungan? That would make him at least 10 times better.
Karth already sucks.
Statement.
I swear, those little Jawas make me nervous as fuck, dude.
Do they?
Like, they seem like just the kind of little monsters that would, like, shiv you in the knee as you turn around. Like,
that's true.
They're
That
just
is the feel.
evil little
Yeah, you have
bastards. You
that
just
feel.
look at them and you just, like, you know they're gonna, like, just take your wallet and stab you, dude. Like, they look shady.
Oh wait, no. I think actually we might be able to buy cards in here.
Oh, dude, let's buy some cards.
I just gotta go back in. Also, less loading screens in the remake.
No.
No loading screens.
More loading screens, dude. Every time you talk to somebody, you should have to wait for a loading screen.
Maybe you were right. Maybe I want money. There's a bounty on you, and I need to collect it. Anybody kill you where you stand. Hey, there's a new guy to take money from.
I like it. You can just threaten. Dude, does that work in real life? I've never tried. Can I just, like, threaten people for money?
Oh, yeah, we have to do racist to convince this guy to be willing to.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're racing?
No, I was just talking to everybody to see if
anybody's selling Pizzazz cards.
You sell anything, you fat piece of shit?
No.
Nope.
I thought you said we could buy. Yeah, but I'm really racist anytime we're on this planet. To who?
Sand.
They're people of sand, dude. I'm trying to, like.
You think you're being PC about it, but
yeah.
You're actually part of the problem.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
That's always what happens. Ulysses suggested we put guns on the loading screens.
No.
What?
No.
Yeah, dude. So you just have to look into their cold, dead eyes, dude. Every time it's loading.
No. I don't want that.
Is it Ulysses? You're really telling me you don't think those Jawas would stab you in the back of the leg, dude? You don't think that they don't give you that vibe? That they're dangerous?
Yeah, man. Come on, Ulysses. You got it.
Ulysses, really? Come on, man. Come on. Look at one of these things. Look at that guy.
You know, in the Boba Fett show, Boba Fett gets beaten up by these things.
They look like they beat Boba Fett up.
They don't look like they could.
Well, it does. They don't look like they could, but they look like they. Yeah, Jawa babble, dude. I don't have time for this.
You're kind of like that. Supposed to think you or not. We know this. Leave us to the trouble.
Okay, I don't know, man.
Could I tempt you into a game?
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. The Jawas are suspect. That's my opinion on them. Okay, let's talk to Zach.
Of course.
But he just plays, not.
He doesn't sell cards. No.
Oh, we can play the tutorial if you want to get an understanding.
All right. How's this work?
For each Pizzazz match, you must select 10. Oh no, we can't even do that though.
Oh. Yeah, we don't have 10 cards.
So we can't even.
That's sad.
All right.
And this guy doesn't sell any.
All right, fine. Let's go have a conversation with the Jawa.
This guy's name is Nards. Nards Cantina.
Junix, you've come to Junix Nards.
Junix Nards.
Please keep any blaster
That looks like his name is Nards.
True.
That face, man.
We've seen that face.
Like we've seen that face a number of times, but still.
Oh, hold on. Here's the cantina.
Oh, he's selling Pizzazz cards. All right.
All right.
Wait, buy a handful. Yeah. All right, that's good enough.
All right, you want to play around with this guy?
Yeah, let's go see how this game works.
All right, we're gonna play Pizzazz.
Of course.
Here's me on the rules. Play the tutorial. All right, guys.
Okay, how does this work, man? We're playing Pizzazz. How does this work?
I haven't touched this in so long, dude. I don't remember the rules.
Before each Pizzazz match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. All right, so you just gotta pick 10 cards.
Basic Pizzazz deck has 2 of each card numbered +1 to +5 available to create a side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Steel Republic, with values ranging from +(-1) to +(-6).
Okay.
Select 10 cards to form your side deck now.
Okay. So I mean, what do we want?
So
I don't
like
really. Yeah, just get
everything.
a mix of everything, I guess.
Because sometimes like going under, just going like
going too low, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, see, finally, we're starting the game for real.
Oh my god. Alright.
Okay.
Object of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So whoever
That's
has
why you
yours
don't want too many
more.
high cards.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Player's total is greater than 20 at the end of a turn or bust. The opponent wins the set. A player must win 3 sets to win the match.
Okay, gotcha.
First player draws a deck from the main deck and plays it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match.
Okay.
For drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn. Playing a card from the hand is optional. If your total is over 20 after your draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to bring your total back under 20.
Okay, gotcha.
The player's turn is over. They select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you will draw another card on your next turn. Choose to stand, you will not draw any more cards. You cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose to play a card from your hand to end turn or to stand.
Okay. I bet us we'll play the 4, right?
Well, so we can end turn and just let another card get drawn automatically.
Oh. Yeah, just do that for now.
Opponent uses the same rules you do. Each turn they draw a card, and then they have the option to play. Yep.
Okay, so we got a 1.
So we got a 7. So do we want to do the 4?
Yeah, let's play the 4.
You can play 1 hand card each turn. Playing a hand card is optional. You never get more than the 4 you start a match with, so you might want to save them.
Okay.
Right, we can just
I would still drop the 4, or we just drew a 4 anyway, huh?
You got a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. 12. Oh,
So
we'll
we
play your
are-
-2.
And we won.
Okay, nice.
So that's
Sweet.
it. That's
Okay,
not too
that's the game.
complicated.
That's the game. All right.
Very. Well,
Yeah, let's
since
see if we
you've
can get some
never
money out of this.
beaten me, we'll make this for a paltry fit. To be fair, I'll use my practice deck.
Oh, he's a Pazak so.
Very good.
Gatekeeping on the Pazak.
There's gatekeeping on the Pazak. Alright. See here.
All right, so let's see.
Do you want to just kind of go with what we had? Or do you want to fuck around with that, how that looks?
Nah, go ahead. Well, some of these are plus-minus cards. That's kind of nice, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
How
I
does
don't
that
know
work?
Exactly. I don't really.
Okay,
know
all right.
how
Go
it
ahead and
works.
just go with what we got then.
You could buy this and play this as an actual card game.
Interesting. I mean, it's not a bad game. It is a lot like Blackjack for sure.
It's Star Wars Blackjack.
Oh man, we don't have any negative cards.
Oh shit. Well, that sucks.
Or yeah, I don't know, dude. I think. Oh, I was gonna say. I think you might want to play, dude. Like you might want if we're in this situation, you might want to play your low cards to like take up a slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like better to get a 2 in there than. Yeah. I see.
Right.
Maybe play the 3. I would play the 3. Okay, we need a low card, otherwise we're gonna just be unlucky. Oh, hey, he busted. Okay.
Busted does make me
Yep,
feel
let's
good.
leave it. Ooh, shit.
Oof.
Yep.
That's 2 out of 3.
Sucks when you don't have any negative cards, dude.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, that makes it a lot harder.
It makes me feel like we need more of those in our hand.
Yeah.
All right, this is not the most thrilling thing to watch.
No. You don't say.
Hey, man. Nah.
All right.
Yeah. You
All right,
with it
fine.
now?
I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Now that
I
we-
just
now
wanted
we
to
played
see.
it
I
once.
just wanted to see it. But yeah,
Fair
no.
enough,
I mean,
fair enough, man.
I can't imagine doing a stream of playing Pazak.
No. That's I said for a reason. I said for a reason.
Well, you know, I just
Alright,
wanted to
let's,
see what it'd be like.
Nah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. So why did you make us waste all that money on cards?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, man?
Are you serious?
You did buy too many cards. I just wanted to get enough to have 10.
Well, they weren't expensive.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, let's see. We're gonna take HK because we need him as a translator, and then Bastila because she's like our strongest like Jedi and healer. All right, we're gonna go fight some sand
Dude,
people.
can you go apologize to the Jawas for me? You listen made me feel bad about how I was talking about them Jawas.
I
Dude.
can't apologize to
Can
them
you
for
apologize? There's a Jawa right there, dude. I can
can't
tell.
apologize.
You can tell him from a mile away. Like.
No. I can't do that.
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting out there.
Good hunting out there.
Alright, so now we're gonna go fight the sand
Fight some
people.
sand people. We got
Okay.
we gotta go. We're not gonna do the oh shit, there's more of those wraith things out there. Well,
Their
yeah, we're not
plates
gonna do
are
the
their
good guy
plates
things.
aren't worth shit, dude.
No. But the experience points for killing them.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Now, the good guy option would be to get to actually like some peace talks with these Tusken Raiders, and like.
Yeah, we can talk to the Tusken Raider, dude.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna wipe them out.
Well, I
That's
mean,
the dark side choice.
Okay, but like, can we like betray them? Like, I just like, I'm interested in what these people have to say.
We can talk to him first and maybe get to know him, and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just like, I want to know like a little bit about
can
them
give
or
that a
whatever.
shot.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad.
Nice. Good job. Actually doing what I'm asking. The nice thing is we start to unlock more powers. The computer does start to use some of those powers on their own just a little bit more.
Yeah, you should.
Reshoot them. That's true.
That's true. Eye contact's important, dude. Especially during murder.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
it's-
how else am I gonna
It's
get
very
out?
polite. Yeah, right.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I'm there to see the fear in their eyes, dude.
Yeah, you see that light go out?
Yeah, dude. That's that's a really nice thing, man. Like,
God, these streams always get so dark.
I mean, like, we are playing this game super dark. Like, I mean, you can't.
That's true.
The way we're playing this game, you can't walk away from it not feeling like
being
you have
as
a
dark
very
as possible.
kind of nihilistic outlook on things, man.
It's
Like,
true.
I just like.
It's very
Like,
true.
like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, we keep shutting down Karth, which I think is an undeniable good.
Yeah.
There wouldn't
Do
be.
you not want to fuck him? That's not the
What?
preferred? Because you can.
You can fuck him?
Yeah.
No, dude, that's evil. That's the dark side.
That's the real dark side.
Yeah, see, yeah, you listen right. We are just edgelords, dude.
Yeah. Just I mean, yeah. I mean, that's how we're playing this game.
Yeah, yep. It's pretty dark. Oh, here's the Tusken Raiders, dude.
I mean, to be fair, we made Ratchet and Clank dark.
Did we?
Some of the time, man. We talked about some messed up stuff during that game.
Did we?
Man, 5 minutes in, we were talking about all the suspicious luggage by itself at the airport.
Well, you should not leave your bags unattended, dude. That's
not disagreeing.
That's just a point of order, dude. Like, I'm just, you know, you just shouldn't do that.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Like, what's more suspicious than an unattended bag, Sage?
Not much, man.
Like,
not
like
much.
if you walk past a bag and like nobody's there, like, you know, I mean, that's usually a sign of bad things to come because people usually take their luggage with them. They really do look like walruses, dude. Whatever that air canister they have on their nose. Why do they need air? Like, we can breathe out here. Why do they need, like, special cans to breathe? Like,
Yeah, there's never been an example of seeing what Tusken Raiders look like without the masks on, too.
That's a good point.
Like ever.
Huh.
There's one comic that kind of like has like a little bit of a glimpse.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why do they wrap their faces so tightly, like
I don't know.
like mummies almost?
I wish I
like it does seem kind of like they're not able to live on this planet like that. But they are the like native like species of Tatooine, right?
I believe so, but I mean, with how little we know about them, who knows? Maybe there's something else going on there.
Why did they pokey things out of their head, do you think? Like what's that about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what do you think? Is it, like, it looks like, you know, like a car battery, you know? Oh, yeah, Ulysses makes a fair point. It probably is like a moisture preservation kind of like dune type thing. That's a solid point. That would also make sense why they're wrapped up so tight. But why do they have the pokey things in their head? Do you think it's like the nubs on a car battery? You think they go like like shock themselves later?
It's the first time we've seen you.
Oh, hey, welcome to the channel. We're playing KOTOR.
Oh, and I'm dead.
You got killed by the sand people, dude?
I did. I got killed by sand people. How you doing tonight? Is it Griller 9?
Griller's 9.
Griller's 9. How you doing tonight, Griller's 9? Welcome in.
Did I ask you if these Tuscan Raiders are like Tuscan as in like Tuscany already? Did I ask you like that Florence? Like
I don't
that
remember if we
that
made
region,
that joke or not.
That region of Italy, like is that like?
I don't think that's what it is.
Are you sure?
I feel confident.
You don't think like the heart of the Renaissance, man? Like Tuscany?
Yeah.
Like,
I really don't think that's what it is. Precisely. Raid a Tuscan fort. Yeah, is there a game where you can do that? I mean, I guess I'm about to do that.
Yeah, you gotta. So what is the object? We're just being hired to kill the sand people, right?
Yes, that's literally the mission here. Now, if we choose to speak to them and like really talk to them, we will get a different. We will get more to it than that, but.
Okay.
Galaxies? Is that a phone game? I don't actually. I don't know what that is. Use your power blast, dude. Come on.
I'm here.
Oh. There we are. I wonder if more of these just repopulate every time you come back into this area.
I don't know, dude, but they are disgusting. Like,
yeah. They do kind of have.
They look like organs.
On the outside of their
yeah,
body.
They look like some type of organ, like a liver with legs or something. Like they don't look like they're. It looks like they got outsides. They got insides on their outsides as well. They look.
Yeah, they do kind of have that look.
That kind of yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. They are gross. I was thinking like foreskin livers.
Foreskin livers with foreskins?
Yeah, livers with foreskin. That's kind of what they look like.
You gotta circumcise your liver, dude.
Yeah.
That's important.
We are looking at a 2023 release date though for the remake.
That's awesome, man.
That's not
too far into the future. That's actually closer than closer than you would think. Yeah.
20, dude. That's 20 years exactly.
20 years on the dot, like to the day.
I don't know about that.
Well, they haven't announced a date yet,
No.
right? Yeah, for sure.
But
okay.
It's definitely really close to that. Even if it's not like
So they're
exactly dead
guarding
on.
like this little sand valley or whatever. That's like the way into their place.
You know, come into their territory and deal with it.
Well, I mean, you know, they are on land that the Circuit Corporation would like. You know, so what are you gonna do?
It's true.
If we still have civilization in 1 year.
Well, that's true.
Come on, Ulysses. We could very well make it to 2024. it's
But
possible.
that's it.
That's probably it. But yeah, Ulysses, with what was happening in Kazakhstan and just kind of general instability around the world, I'm a little nervous about things. North Korea's launching missiles again. Iran's starting to pipe up. So. But hopefully we make it through this year, man. You died.
Dead again. This time I saved after the rates, though. So.
These freaking raiders and their delicious Tuscan chicken pasta.
not quite it. But, you know, we'll go with it.
I'm here.
I said that's not quite it, but we'll go with that.
No, dude. I mean, like, I think Olive Garden was doing a taste of their cuisine, dude. I think they called it the taste of Tuscany, dude. Like,
Is that what they called it?
I think so. I mean, it was just, you know, they make fantastic pasta, you know. Oh, what? No, it was the Tuscans. Not just Olive Garden make fantastic pasta.
I mean, I've always looked at it and seen Italian. So.
Well, it is. That's basically what it is. It's like Italian Applebee's is what it is.
Well, that's nicer than Italian McDonald's, so I feel like you're still being kinder than I am.
I don't know. Did you see that Applebee's has hot Cheeto dusted chicken tenders now? Like
so McDonald's is obviously better than Applebee's.
Yeah, well, Applebee's is literally coating chicken in hot Cheeto dust and deep frying it. Like, has McDonald's ever gone that low?
Oh, come on.
That's like IHOP behavior, dude.
I feel like there's. I
Oh
like
yeah, we're getting you that chicken. Oh, that'll be your new Arby's, Sage.
We'll try it. Well, I think
That'll
we'll
be
just
the new
have Michael
Arby's.
try it on the stream.
That's true. Just wait till they have hot Cheetos flavored Mountain Dew.
I mean, then Michael absolutely is gonna have to try that. Shit, I'll try that just to like, if people.
This thing
try
is
that,
just awful. Those raids are just awful looking, dude. Somebody needs to cover that shit up.
Yeah, it's like a cat.
Oh, dude, can we dress? We can dress like a sand person?
Well, that would be offensive.
Really?
No.
Even for Halloween?
Yeah, even for Halloween. Even for Halloween. No, that's actually exactly what we need.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Culturally appropriate?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the name of the game, son. Also getting a lot of bantha fodder.
What's the bantha fodder?
I don't know, but they said it once in the movies.
I just like fodder. That's like garbage. Like that's like a synonym. Like and a bantha's like. Are we picking up Are we picking up bantha shit like everywhere?
It might be that.
I mean, what else would it mean? Or is it food for? Yeah. See, he says it means shit. That's what Grillers9 says. So like,
I'm trusting.
I'm pretty sure we're just picking up bantha turds.
Yeah, just picking up.
Put them in our inventory.
Piles of shit. Literally just picking up piles of shit.
Oh, you know, I mean, I guess. We're not that desperate. We don't even need money for Pizzak cards anymore, because Pizzak sucks.
Yeah. I did try to tell you.
Yeah, that was actually... Or maybe banthas eat shit, like rabbits. Rabbits be eating shit.
I mean, come on, rabbits are stupid. Of course they are.
Are they? Do they just tuck in?
Yeah, they're dumb.
They just tuck in. They be like, oh, malted milk duds. Like, it's just like.
Why not?
I could see that. Yeah, I could see like I think they're chocolate raisins or something.
All right, there we go.
We should try to go Tom Cruise this shit, man. Like just like
You want to Tom Cruise it?
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Like a whole Last Samurai thing. Can we go in there and pretend we're more sand people than they are, and then like. Tom Cruise's The Last Samurai.
To be fair, he's not the last samurai in the movie.
No, they do. The title of the movie makes more sense. Yeah, that it's about the last of the samurai. Yeah. But when it is fucking Tom Cruise's face poster, on the cover of that movie and it says The Last Samurai.
I definitely understand how you that impression is not.
Right.
I haven't seen their shit because it needs several trips through their guts to digest fully. Yeah,
why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Second harvest, bro.
Oh, man. Like there's still some corn in there. That's disgusting. Really? So like they look at it and they be like, "Oh shit, that's only half done." Like, oh god.
Yeah, dude.
I would just be like, I'm just gonna eat like enough normal shit. Oh shit.
At short distance, the disguise doesn't work.
Oh, but you can just walk up to them and slaughter them one by one.
At a time, yeah. And also like the fact that I'm carrying.
Oh, dude, look at those banthers. Those banthers, dude. Is our goal to kill them? I thought we were gonna go try to make peace and then betray them and kill them.
True. I guess these are just the guards outside.
Oh, okay.
They don't really matter.
You got your Gaddafi sticks, dude?
Gaddafi, yeah. You got our Gaddafi sticks. You gotta get the chieftain's Gaddafi stick, though.
Only his stick can satisfy us?
Only his stick is able to satisfy us.
Or
at least the corporation.
Okay.
We really are just both of these worlds are just servicing corporations.
Only his stick can satisfy those giant assholes at the corporation, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically all they are, right?
It's a sand people enclave, dude.
Yeah, it's like a little fort city. Village type thing.
They keep the banthas inside.
They do. Sand People Warriors obviously recognized you and is astounded that you were here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets outside, but is ineffective at close range.
One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate.
May not have been his intention. I love how much of a catty bitch.
Yeah, he is.
We
really do it. We look like
we want to get to know them first.
Yeah, see what they're up to, dude. Like, I mean.
Result. I believe I succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have a interest, not common among outsiders.
We do
for
like
being here. Say we want peace, and then we'll just kill him later.
Yeah, right.
Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
He clearly despises all outsiders.
I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him to surrender or face death.
When did we put on this tracksuit?
It's
our
what we are
pajamas?
They took our...
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I understand that you are force-sensitive, Master, but I lack sufficient knowledge to make an accurate assumption. Hypothesis. Perhaps your ability does not take the place of actual language study when the subject is out of the ordinary. Or perhaps the Sand People confuse your ability because they actively refuse to communicate with most outsiders. I have...
For now.
Okay, when do you want to turn on them?
I mean, we can really kind of turn on them at any time. We can complete the entire good guy mission and still turn on them.
Oh, that'd be nice.
All right, we'll do that.
Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master.
He does not.
Yeah, he really does.
An uncaring, ignorant feat. Translation. He requires we must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Maybe.
This has gone far enough. Attack him. What does he want?
Oh, Bastila didn't have
Nope,
anything else to wear, I guess.
Yep, no, she is just in her underwear.
Okay.
Hey, T-Bone.
T-Bone's here. Hey, T-Bone. What's up?
What is up?
What's up?
How's it going tonight?
He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Well, they shouldn't be attacking miners anyway, dude.
True.
Disgusting Saiyan people.
And this is their world. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Alex, you doing good?
I'm doing pretty reasonable, man.
Reasonable?
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
It's a good
Neutral.
place to be.
Yeah, gray.
Yeah, I feel like the Swiss.
Gray. No, because I'll never tolerate the Swiss again, dude.
No, fuck the Swiss.
Fuck the Swiss.
The Swiss are terrible.
They're bad people.
They are. They're
Yep.
very bad people.
You can't trust
we'll
their
put her clothes
cheese.
back on.
Can't trust their cheese either.
Can't trust their cheese.
No, dude. Why's it got holes in it?
Oh, yeah, that's true. What's up with all the holes?
Yeah, what happened? That's
Yeah,
how you
hiding
know.
something.
No, they're skimming cheese off the top, dude.
Oh, that's
That's what they're doing. They're trying to. Yep. They're padding the slices, man, by taking the circles out.
Oh,
that's
shit,
how they
man,
do.
They're ripping us all off.
Yeah, that's how they do. That's how they do the burger patties at White Castle too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they punch circles out of them.
Well, that does not surprise me about White Castle. I have to be completely honest there.
White Castle's good food, dude.
Is it?
It is.
Is it though?
It is, dude.
Is it
It's
really?
healthy. Those are little burger
Healthy?
those are little burger vitamins, dude.
Are they healthy if they shit your brains out?
They're little burger vitamins.
You know
dude.
why
They're
they call it a slider, right?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you that they're little burger vitamins, dude.
I don't
Dude, you could
know.
eat 16 of those and it wouldn't even be one burger.
The Grilly's 9 said cold, yucky, icky food.
Any restaurant that
calls
calls
its
its food
food
a
a
slider is not healthy. I don't know, man.
I think that's probably right. Man.
Do you know that their onions come dehydrated? It's like onion
Motherfucker,
dust.
did you just tell me that they're dehydrated onions?
Yeah, dude. It's like onion dust. And then they spray water on it and then they re-puff back up and that's how they make their onions.
Man, they
like
might
the
as well-
onions arrive looking like psoriasis flakes and then they just like
Oh god. That's disgusting. Oh, sounds like a slug in a bloody nest.
Yo, that shit.
That
What?
sounds horrid.
Dude, I bet
It
if you
does
work,
sound bad.
I bet if you work at White Castle long enough, you have worse lung problems than people who work in the fucking mines out in West Virginia, dude. You probably
Probably?
get like onion lung, dude.
Onion lung?
Yeah, like-
Or is it psoriasis lung? Who knows? It could be either.
Yeah.
Take your gamble.
Oh man, it's just your lungs are coated with flakes of onion dust, dude.
I mean they are. That's exactly what it sounds like.
I'm gonna buy a big box of onion dust and just throw it all over your house. Dude.
They may as well just put those little like stegosaurs that you grow in a thing of water.
That's what it's like, dude.
That's basically what your onions are.
Yeah, it's like if onions were tardigrades, dude. They dehydrate them and then they rehydrate them and they come back to life.
Well, like tardigrades, psoriasis can't survive in space.
That's right, dude. But yeah, I mean, I saw a video of somebody. I do have to say, I hate on TikTok a lot, but
Yes.
the people who work in fast food restaurants like to show you how the food is made.
It is good. That's
on
true.
TikTok.
That is one very
And
positive
I
thing
thought
about TikTok.
I did.
Did you see the rats?
Oh, and in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
That was gross, dude.
What-
They were
where
all
was
over the
that?
place. That
What-
was in Washington, D.C.
No, but which restaurant was
Popeyes.
it? Popeyes. Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
rats all over the Popeyes.
That dude was so funny where he was like, oh, you guys still like that Popeyes chicken? And he's just he's filming. He's like, love that chicken from Popeyes. And I was like,
love that rat from Popeyes.
Could you imagine coming into work and one of them fell into the fryer overnight? Just like,
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's happened.
Oh, that was gross, man.
Like, you know what though? If you got served that food, you would get millions of dollars in a settlement and never have to work again. So I would like to get that rat from Popeyes, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah. What would you do? Would you like come back after you'd eaten half of it and be like, this rat's undercooked? Like.
Implying that the fact that it was a rat is not what the problem was.
Yeah, how do you think they fill those buckets, Sage? You know there's a chicken shortage right now, right?
That's true. It's probably all rats.
Yeah.
I love that. I love them rats from Popeyes. Oh, that's gonna be in my head now, dude.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. I found a finger in my rat.
God, do you remember
Ulysses? You would never go back up and complain about finding a finger in your food.
Yeah, you fuck. Yeah,
like you
don't fucking
liar,
lie.
dude. Sage loves the rat from Popeyes.
My takeaway from the stream: Sage loves that.
Oh, you know, Sage, if you like deep fried rats in a traditional Louisiana style, you know.
Yeah, you can't take that away from me.
I wouldn't even try, man. Yeah, you could ask if it's on the secret menu, Sage.
Do you think it might be on the secret menu?
That they'd fry a rat for you?
Yeah,
probably, dude. Like if they've already got them. That's free.
That's true.
Free
they
food.
didn't even have to pay to ship it there.
No, the rats came to them, dude. We should be eating more rats, dude. Like, I mean,
should we?
No,
no,
absolutely not, dude.
I was gonna say.
I couldn't even keep that up for a bit. Like that's no, we should not be eating more rats. You can eat more bugs.
I'm not. No.
Oh, Sage, you can eat the bugs, man.
They want me to,
You're
but
gonna
I'm not
eat
doing
those.
it.
Oh, they want you to so
They
bad.
do.
Man. They want to look at. They want to see.
They want everybody eating those bugs, dude.
Yeah, dude, those rats are locally sourced and organic and free range. Free range rats.
They're cage-free?
Cage-free, free range rats. That's right. Don't we can't talk, dude. They're gonna be at Whole Foods within a week. No, they're gonna have rats at Whole Foods within a week. Somebody's gonna hear this and be like, those rats are free range.
So yeah, it's some like person will just be like, but that's actually a great source of food.
Those rats have wonderful lives. I do like that humans be trying to justify their eating meat. Like I like meat,
Yeah.
but
my reasoning for eating meat is because I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
trying to bullshit anyone about.
yeah, I know I'm eating a living creature, but like I mean, think about that. It's like, well, it's only okay if their life was great before we murdered them and chowed down on their flesh.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not above the idea that we should be treating them better, but like they're still eating them.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's kind of like a, you know, you're still killing them and eating them. You know, I don't think that's gonna really like change their mind on like the situation.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it matters if they live in cages or if they're living in the pasture. If they saw you murder the cow right in front of them and just start eating
Cows
it.
are dumb though.
You think a cow? You
Yes.
think a cow is too dumb?
To see another cow die and then. So I don't see why we should differentiate between human meat and beef. Well, of course you don't, Ulysses.
Actually, I'm sorry, Sage. I came in here with an agenda. I was really just trying to work this angle for Ulysses. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you
just
know, we
wanna
gotta
make sure
we gotta legalize cannibalism, dude.
Well, cannibalism isn't what's illegal. It's killing people for the meat, right?
But how else
'Cause
do you
if-
make sure you get fresh meat?
Dude,
Oh,
they've
did you
started
know in
growing meat in
Wisconsin?
test tubes.
Did you know that in Wisconsin they have this tradition called cannibal sandwiches?
No.
Which isn't surprising for Wisconsin since that's where Jeffrey Dahmer lived. but it's raw
Ulysses, are you
beef.
secretly from Wisconsin?
It's raw beef, raw ground beef.
Okay.
Like, but it has to be like the cow was literally just murdered and they throw it in the meat grinder, and then
Okay.
and then it's just that and onions on a piece of bread. And apparently in parts of Wisconsin, it's like if you don't have cannibal sandwiches at your wedding, like people
You
are
might as well go
seriously
fuck yourself.
are seriously disappointed. Oh, we're getting raided.
Oh, hey! Oh, the Edman raided us. Thank you for the raid, Edman. Welcome in, everybody.
Raiders.
Welcome in.
Tuscan Raiders.
Oh, man. Well, welcome. If you haven't been here before, this is Rated M for Immaturity. We just play a bunch of games, talk a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
Alex.
take it very seriously. I'm Sage.
And we're playing KOTOR.
Hell yeah. And this bitch needs to talk again.
Oh no, dude. What she want this time?
She got to do it in the middle of this office and everything. Hey, Raid Felicia, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Why did the council send me with you on this mission? Or on this mission? Hey, Edman, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid, dude.
The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taurus proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
Doing alright? I mean, that's better than bad. Seems odd they send me off without a master to guide me. I just don't trust the council, and that's it. That's enough reason for you to accept shit. So what are these
I don't
three?
trust the council, man.
Yeah, we don't trust them.
A lot of old guys.
It is a lot of old guys.
A lot of old guys talking
And
shit.
they don't shut up. Ever.
Never, dude.
Always are lecturing you.
Mm-hmm.
You're cold.
For a long time.
Can you turn the heat up? Is that an option? Get the feeling there's more going on.
To see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me.
Oh, so they only sent her because she's too incompetent for the Sith to be worried about what she's up to?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm still not convinced.
Set fire to the world for a moment of warmth.
Set fire. So cold, I'm wrapped up like a burrito right now.
Are you guys? It actually just finally warmed up here today.
Yeah, it's been like
freezing cold.
Yeah, it's been like freezing outside.
Are you guys out on? Are you guys like out on the East Coast? Because I heard it was getting really cold out there.
Me, you're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood. Oh, great, another lecture. This never gets old.
I'm trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
It is fun. I like it.
Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Yes.
Yes, it absolutely is. Careful, remember your self-control.
I simply don't know how to deal with someone like you. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters.
Yeah, just wrap yourself up in a burrito.
You can always lighten the mood.
Stay warm.
Come on, come. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's crazy. We were just living in the well into the negatives for the last week, so I can imagine.
Today's like the first day that it
So if
has
you
been.
guys are dealing with that, I sympathize with you very much.
East Coast, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, no. The lady.
Greetings again from the offices of... I see that, but do you have... Then I'll take those
No,
off
just
your
the
hands.
regular ones.
Yes, we don't have any new information, and I would remind you...
Can I get maybe a
I should remind
non-violent
you that
solution?
You are not
There we go.
retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do...
They really do
anything
want
other
us
than
to just
deliver what was
slaughter them.
promised. Do so,
Yeah.
and don't
Should we just
talk
run in there and slaughter them? Like.
Well, there is kind of a whole other mission we get from them.
Oh. Okay.
So, I mean, it'd probably worth doing that.
Okay. All right.
Very well, though I do have work to get back.
Of
course. For your needs
no,
here,
we really
we maintain... Farewell.
So what
maybe,
kind
maybe we just go into the store here and we could just buy.
What are the Sand people's names, dude?
I
Do they have traditional Tuscan names like Michelangelo and Donatello
Yes.
and shit? Okay. I like
Moisture
that.
vapor. Okay, so we just buy them. Yeah, buy them from this guy. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like that. One of them's
We gotta-
Alfredo, you know.
Ooh.
You know, I actually am related to someone whose name is Alfredo.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually not that uncommon of a name in Italy.
Really? People
There
are
are
named
people named Alfredo, man. That's totally fucking true. Totally true.
Is it actually just Alfred with an O at the end of it? Is that why where the name comes from?
Alfredo. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so it's just the Italian version of Alfred then.
Yeah.
So I'm eating like chicken dude, like
chicken dude.
But I eat chicken Alfredo, like I'm just like chicken Alfred, like just like. You think Alfredo invented chicken Alfredo? Some guy named Alfredo?
Well, do you think? Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Like they named it
maybe.
after him, like yeah, like
It's
the chef's
possible.
name was Alfredo. They call it chicken Alfredo, because like
could
why
be.
would it be called that if that's a name? Like you know.
No, I mean, fair point. That's entirely
That's
possible.
like French dip, or not French dip. French onion soup was named after a guy. His name was French. It's not French.
I mean, I never thought it was.
Everything that has French in front of it is not French.
No.
French toast, French fries.
Freedom fries.
Freedom fries.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Remember when people actually did try and rename French fries Freedom fries, though?
Yeah, people were
So
really
dumb
salty.
that
People
was.
were really salty at France after 9/11, dude. They were like,
They just didn't want. What did France do?
"Oh no,
For 9/11?
it wasn't 9/11. It was when we invaded Iraq. France was like, "No, that seems like a scam. So you guys go have your weird invasion over aluminum tubes, and we're just gonna sit this one out." And then
You know, I gotta be honest. I'm with France on that one.
it was made from a guy named Alfredo. Alfredo. And like, yep.
Reasonable ones for right?
Yeah,
I'm with the
100%,
French. I'm with the
100%.
French there.
Plus, freedom fries is a
It's
stupid
a
name.
stupid name. Yeah, it's a stupid ass fucking name.
Why wouldn't they just
That's
call them
Americans for
American?
you,
Why
though.
wouldn't we just call them American fries?
Right. You'd think that would make some sense.
And what does invading Iraq have to do with freedom?
It does. It doesn't. In fact, it's actually the opposite.
Yeah.
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 Quite literally the opposite.
But they had those aluminum tubes, dude.
Well, yeah.
Sage,
they did.
what would you do with an aluminum tube, man?
Well, I mean, create WMDs, obviously.
Yeah, dude. Like that's the only thing you could do with an aluminum tube.
Yeah.
Like there's no
Like,
other
that's all
use
it's
for an
for.
aluminum tube.
Like, what other possible interpretation could you have of someone with an aluminum tube?
Yeah, like you couldn't you couldn't use that for plumbing or
No.
or
way.
or transport of any liquids really.
No. That's just
yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah. Operation Iraqi Freedom though. Yeah, mission accomplished though. So. Oh, these guys stayed dead. That's
These
nice.
guys stayed dead. Yeah,
That's nice.
most things usually do. I think those wraiths keep popping up because we're just out in such a big open
Gotcha.
area.
Yeah, there's just plenty of room for raids out here.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right, let's go give them these moisture vaporators things or whatever.
What, they got dry skin or something?
They do.
Okay.
They really just need some.
They got like alopecia or something?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
They really just need to have some acne medication.
Oh, yeah, that's true, dude.
There's a famine in Afghanistan now. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? I mean, I guess I can't say that's like the most surprising thing, but like, fuck.
Well, Well, it doesn't help that the president ran away with all the money.
Yeah.
And then we told the Taliban we're not going to give you anything anymore because we're mad at you, which is fair. But
it also might not.
But
be so bad
the
if
whole
we
country
had a war for 20
has
years.
the whole country has no money now.
Right.
So
It also might not be so bad if we didn't occupy it for 2 decades.
Well,
That might have made a difference.
Sage.
Disgusted by your presence.
He's disgusted by it. What did we do?
He just is really we're.
Oh, let him know we have the moisture converters, man.
There we go. I think if you come back without them, they will start attacking you.
As he was instructed to do.
Oh, yeah, the Kazakhstan's bad. Kazakhstan.
Dude, they
is
were
fucking
burning
crazy.
down. They were burning down like entire government complexes.
Yeah.
It was that was pretty intense.
So,
Yeah.
well, do you want to go over the basic idea of what happened?
Pretty much gas went up from 10 cents to 20 cents. So then people in one kind of region of the country started to protest, and then the entire government like threw up its hands and resigned. And then the whole country melted down into protests.
Which turned into riots.
Which turned into like
government resigned.
Well, it turned into it was the closest thing to a revolution like I've seen, because they were like straight up burning down government ministries and stuff like that. It's pretty intense. And then Russia basically invaded to back up Kazakhstan, the president. So
Explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
So we just have to disrespect them once after we're done exploring.
Oh, perfect.
And then we can kill them all anyway.
No.
If you have questions for them.
If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, what you ask. Translation.
Tell them we don't like clay roof tiles, dude.
Just fuck your clay roof tiles.
Translation. He says that what you see
Protesters also got labeled foreign agents, and the military was given shoot-on-sight orders on Thursday.
Oh yeah, dude. It was
Yeah,
it was
it's
not good.
It's not good.
but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
You wanna say hello?
Oh, are we gonna go mess with a crate dragon, dude?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, it's not spelled like crate. That makes sense.
Oh, was that kind of what you were... I mean, I guess, yeah, without seeing it spelled, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, well, they don't live in crates, so I don't know.
He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Yeah, she definitely wasn't happy about me picking her up there.
Yeah, well. You know,
She's
one
not
day...
happy about getting picked up, though.
One day she's barely going to be able to move around here for all the other cats that are in her way.
No, Alex, there will be no more cats. It's 3 cats, and I'm not getting any more cats.
You know you've only got, like, 3 months to be in the single digits of cats there.
No, dude, we're not getting out of the single digits. We're not even going up 1. Yeah, well, you fuck gnomes.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, they have to go home afterwards.
That's a good comeback.
Translation. He says that he will not
Definitely thought crate dragons lived in Amazon fulfillment centers or something.
Well, they will soon. Hey, Stone to the Bone, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Ask if we can meet the storyteller.
Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation.
Also, Ulysses, we were not done with the screaming because these guys also do that. So as we got off the Wookiee planet, no more of that, but there is a lot of this. So.
That's probably CDC is probably gonna tell you to wear a mask like that pretty soon, dude.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to wear one of those to go outside.
Just be like an entire like something you'd wear to go like scuba diving almost.
Yeah, or like in an industrial like toxic paint facility or something.
Yeah. So if we kill the crate dragon, then we get to know we get like full access to their enclave.
Okay, nice.
I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing.
Need a hazmat suit soon. Yeah. It's true. Alright.
Translation.
Tell him farewell. So we stopped the attacks.
Okay, wow, changing things up. So we're actually gonna make peace and then kill all of them.
Yeah, we're gonna trick them. We're gonna make peace. We're gonna do all the quests for them.
Okay.
And then we can explore like that.
Is that a female sand people?
It is. You can see she's got like
a different type of mask.
She does.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, so now we'll go deal with a dragon.
I thought you told me there weren't any female sand people.
I said I hadn't seen them myself, or I don't remember what they looked like.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And I'll go see if we can deal with this dragon.
Yeah, she does kind of have a hood job.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Kind of like a big Jawa.
Like a big Jawa?
Yeah, I don't trust those Jawas, dude.
No.
No. Jawas are bad news. Little ankle biter aliens, dude.
Ankle biter aliens.
They don't even have faces.
They don't. Also, what is that cat doing?
Getting into something.
This is the plastic bag of tacks. Why is that what fucking cats do? I swear to God.
Yeah, man, just wait till you have 15 of them.
No. I will not wait. Because it'll never happen.
Well, you're not going to wait? You're just going to get 15
No,
of them
it'll
all
never
at
happen.
once, dude?
There's nothing to wait for because it's
all at
not
once?
happening. So you think there's a global conspiracy of Jawas controlling the Zerka Corporation?
No, I just think that, like, the Jawas just make me nervous, man.
You feel like you're going to get, like, your Achilles tendon sliced.
Yeah, that they might just come slash at my calf or something, like...
I mean, you can't say that they for sure won't.
You
I'm also
definitely
gonna run to
can't.
the bathroom ever so briefly, Alex.
Okay.
If you want to just.
Sure. All right. I'm in charge of the stream now.
Let's. You know
What are you
let's
regretting?
Save, let's
are you
save
regretting?
before, just in case if you do die.
You're already regretting the decision to leave me alone.
Let's just save the game and then.
Okay. All right.
And then it doesn't really matter.
Oh, I could spend all of Sage's money.
Well, that's why we saved the game.
Oh, okay. So you weren't even worried about me getting myself killed, really. You were worried about me ruining everything.
No, more about it.
Okay. What are we even trying to do here, Sage? So I'm just looking for a random dude in the desert? Ah. Okay. This is like a landing strip. Oh, man. Oh, I should pull up Green Lantern. But then you guys can't watch Sage watch Green Lantern, which I think would be the real fun in that. Yeah, I know. There's a vast desert stretching on me. Oh, are we taking total control of the Twitch? Oh man. Quick, how do I change the name of the channel? Sage, go back to the bathroom, dude. I'm busy.
No, I'm not doing that. What if I quit the game and put on Green Lantern? No. I plot to overthrow the Twitch. Oh no.
Yeah, dude. We're planning a coup, dude.
A coup?
Yeah.
Am I that bad of a leader?
Well, you know what? It's not that you're a bad leader, dude. You're just weak. And,
oh man.
Yeah.
You try to say I'm anything like Joe Biden?
I didn't say you were senile, dude. I just said like. Okay, I don't know, man. Yeah, you're in charge.
Conspiracy eyes from that man. All right. Yeah.
Do you think Sage will do a cat episode to show off his 30 cats next month? Oh,
No.
yeah, dude.
No, there's not going to be 30 cats. There's not going to be 30 cats.
Sage, how fast do you think you're going to be acquiring these cats, dude?
Not at all. That's not even going to happen.
Where are you getting these cats from?
I'm not getting them from anywhere because there's not going to be more of them.
I can't believe you're eating rats from Popeyes, dude.
Love that rat from Popeyes.
Okay, so where's this Twilight cat, dude?
I think he's just in front of the cave.
One cat a day keeps the doctor away. That's
no,
what Sage.
I did not.
You told him
say that. I did not say that.
I'm tired.
Do you really? You really got a cat a day habit right now?
No.
I'm going in.
What is it?
I don't.
What is it about getting new cats, Sage?
What is it about fucking gnomes?
What is
it
it about getting new cats, man? Like what?
Nothing. There's nothing about getting
What is it? Just like the thrill of like a new cat?
No.
Do they have a new cat smell?
No.
What do you like about the new ones?
Nothing, I guess.
Why are you getting tired of your cats? Dude?
I'm not getting tired of the cats. It's a finite number.
You're gonna end up like Charlie Sheen pretty soon, but with cats, dude.
What are the cats replacing in this analogy? This comparison. Just what, hookers?
Hookers and
Is that what Charlie Sheen was on, like a hooker a day type thing?
I think so.
That I believe.
Will Chamberlain, man, you know, he said he actually had a pretty conservative estimate too.
Really?
Yeah.
Conspiracy sages cats are trained to acquire rats for secretly owned Popeyes. That's what they're doing. The cats run the restaurant. That's why I need so many, is because they have to staff all the Popeyes nationwide.
You know what?
What?
Ratatouille is a fucking disgusting movie. Like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
that movie is fucking gross. That movie is nasty. That movie is so fucking gross. The rats are just like all up in the kitchen, dude, touching the food.
Yeah, no, that's pretty goddamn gross.
Yeah, dude.
I would have shut that restaurant down.
Yeah, dude. That's what that Popeyes, like, Popeyes look positively clean compared to, like, the last scenes of Ratatouille where there's, like, a whole horde of them just, like, touching everything.
Yeah, it's like cooking with Willard, dude. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good, dude. They should be ashamed of themselves. That critic should have shut that restaurant down, dude.
Yeah, Alex is traumatized. So that movie is a propaganda to get kids used to eating rat. What, Willard?
No, Ratatouille.
Oh, Ratatouille is, yeah. No, absolutely. 100%.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I know France is a disgusting country, but you'd think they'd have, like, a health inspector, dude. Like, Utterly Curious is in the chat.
Utterly just sent me a message that said we got a bot in the chat.
Do we?
Yeah.
Who's a bot?
Do you want to... Let's see.
I haven't...
Looking at the...
I haven't seen anything in the chat from a bot.
Do you want to private message me what the name is, and then I can kick it out? I'm not quite sure which one it is. It's me.
Ulysses
You're
is
the bot.
Ulysses is a Russian bot, dude.
Okay. Thank you, Otterly. I appreciate that. That one right here, it looks like.
Were they posted?
No, they're just in there.
Oh, okay.
Just block that out. Okay. If it's a bot.
Sure.
Cool. I appreciate that, Otterly. Thank you for letting us know. You love this game? Yeah, hell yeah, it's KOTOR, dude. I think one of the greatest games of all time.
It's pretty good so far, man. It's good Star Wars for sure.
Better than most other Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, is Bantha fodder Bantha food then? So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Bantha poop.
I thought it was shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought it was just straight up a bag of their feces.
Yeah, nobody likes that, dude.
Well, I picked up a bunch of that shit already, so. So we just gotta get these things to come in. Alright, we're gonna put the food, those big furry things will come in.
Right.
And the dragon will come out to eat those.
Oh, smart.
Seems easy, what aren't you telling me? To feed the herd in this area. Well, so we'll have to kill more sand people. Because they do not like that we are using these things as a sacrifice.
Oh, okay. So they don't eat the banthas?
No, they herd them, I think.
Imagine how big a yard you need to throw those bags in.
Maybe it is. I mean, maybe they're just
yeah, maybe
shit.
they are.
Be.
Maybe they do eat shit, man. I guess it's both. Yeah, it's what they eat.
All right.
So is this like religious sacrilege we're about to commit right now by like
basically
tricking their? So this is like going to India and then just like
shitting in a cow's face.
Well, we're about to get these cows murdered, dude.
Yeah. And
these banthas. Yeah. That's not very nice.
Maybe they milk banthas. Yeah.
Bantha milk?
Maybe.
Oof. That probably makes some rank cheese, dude. I had yak cheese on a pizza once, and it made me like want a yak. Like
it made you want a yak.
Yeah, it was quite disgusting, dude.
Damn.
And I like weird cheese. I like goat cheese, like sheep's cheese.
Oh, utterly the like alien dialogue or whatever. I hope that there's less of it on like a loop when they do the remake. I'm playing this game in ages. Hey, I think it holds up. Alex is seeing this game for the first time, and Alex, would you say this game has held up pretty well considering how old it is?
Considering how old it is, absolutely, man. I mean, like, you know, visually, like, Jabroni be looking like the book from Evil Dead, but...
I can't believe I never thought to call Juhani Jabroni. I'm so glad I got
Ooh, yeah. Fruit, goat cheese and fruit. Have you ever had like an apricot cheese?
I have not had that.
Oh, so good. But I'm all about apricots. Like one of my favorite fruits. So.
Apricot's pretty good, man.
Apricots are dope.
Apricots are good. I like apricots.
What's the most underrated fruit, Sage?
Underrated fruit?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Probably. I would say grapes, man. People don't give grapes the respect they deserve. Grapes are delicious. You ever freeze grapes?
Never froze grapes.
You never froze grapes?
I never froze grapes.
That's a good treat, dude.
Yeah,
a frozen grape? Yeah.
Like, when they're still frozen, they're like...
What?
Like they're still frozen when you have them, or like?
Yeah, you eat them when they're frozen. It's kind of like they really freeze almost to like a popsicle texture or whatever. And they're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, didn't even know people did that. Interesting.
Otterly says they've got a lot of types of cheese in Bulgaria.
Ooh.
Nice.
Bulgaria, huh?
Yeah.
Goat cheese. Buffalo cheese, sheep cheese. I've never had buffalo cheese. I've had sheep cheese and goat cheese.
Otterly knows frozen grapes are delicious.
I mean, I believe. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
frozen
I'm
grapes
not
are great,
testing
dude.
it. I just.
It seemed like you didn't believe me, man.
I believe you. I totally believe you.
You're always meeting me with skepticism.
That is not true. Definitely find one or at least some.
Yep, absolutely.
Munchies, yeah, they're fantastic munchies.
Yeah. You know what fruits are trash?
What fruit is trash?
Melons.
Melons.
I'm just over melons. I don't like a cantaloupe.
Those are overrated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they get the most respect, but like you get a fruit salad, like it's at least like, you know, a third melon, if not more. Especially if you get like one of the trash ones.
Which ones are the trash ones though?
Like if you go to Perkins and you're like, oh, I'll get a side of fruit, like, you know, and then you get like just a bunch of muskmelon and honeydew and like cantaloupe and just all of those.
I'm alright with the cantaloupe.
You like cantaloupe?
I like cantaloupe, alright. Kind of the other ones. Yeah, that's actually like pretty big.
T-Bone, I would definitely suggest.
Yeah, we do have a ton of active people here. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh sure, yeah. Ask away, Otterly.
Yeah, go. Try it. And that was the crate dragon, which we just killed with explosives.
Good.
We didn't have to actually fight it.
That's how you.
That'd be cool in the remake if there was like actually a full boss fight with the dragon.
Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm all for that.
you had the chance to erase a game from your brain and experience it for the first time again, what would that be? It's like if you got to play something for the first time again.
Oh man.
Oh damn. Yeah. Honestly, I think BioShock. That twist.
Oh yeah, BioShock.
BioShock.
Dope, dude.
Yeah.
BioShock is
I think for me, for sure, BioShock. I want more. You will give me all of it. Full dark side.
It's a hard fucking question to think about, dude.
BioShock is like the first thing that comes to mind, just because. First time I get BioShock is answered, but... Yeah. Oh, is that the first time you've heard someone say BioShock? Half-Life, so I can play Black first. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Half-Life. Then I'll cut you down. We're gonna kill this guy. Take his share of the profits.
Nice. Fuck this guy.
This should be fun.
He's excited. And
I don't know.
Half-Life, the second one. Yeah, the second one is especially amazing. But yeah, I mean,
just for pure childhood nostalgia purposes, I'd probably go play Ocarina of Time for the first time again, dude.
Ocarina, yeah, that's a classic.
Oh man, I love everything about that game. So
that'd be nice
to get that feeling, especially as an adult, to go back and play that game, because I mean, like, that game made me angry sometimes as a kid.
Well, you know, it'd be cool if you could do that if you could do like a reskin with like nice, pretty graphics on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
but don't change anything else. Just just kind of
chewed human corpse. Huh. Ulysses, you been in here, man?
Yeah, you chewing these human corpses, Ulysses?
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's see. Mine's Ori and the Blind Forest because of the music and story and art. Yeah, that's a good one. Although the Ori games are great. Alex, that's not one you know. Is it?
I don't know those games.
Oh,
no.
They're good, dude.
You'd
like them. They're good.
Okay, nice.
2D platformer. They got
I love a
kind
platformer,
of
dude. Okay.
Backtracking
Sure.
kind of thing going on. Really pretty art style. Really great music.
Okay.
It's all like every character's like an animal. It's all in the forest. It even has some like kind of like Princess Mononoke vibes to like the spirits and stuff.
Right. Second question, what old favorite game would you like to see remastered or remade with
Max
Unreal
Payne.
Engine 5? Oh, that would be good.
The original Max Payne, and because it's aged so much, and that was such a seminal building blocks of like that particular generation of game consoles and stuff. Like Max Payne deserves that really deserves a remake. Ori games are beautiful. Legacy of Kain, yep. Legacy of Kain's one me and Ulysses have talked about a number of times. Yeah, Legacy of Kain definitely deserves it. I think Max Payne deserves it. Coach Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was
that's
like
gonna
my
happen,
number
dude.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually
happening, so that's pretty sweet.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
There can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a great dragon. The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power.
So it made its like nest there because of
the energy. Interesting.
Something else for us here.
So we got the star map.
We got the star map.
Sweet.
I think I just might have heard a cat knock something over. Give me like 2 seconds.
All right, I'm back in charge of the stream. Alex, stream time. Let's make some chaos. Okay, let's see.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, fine.
What were we gonna try and do?
I don't know if we had any points. I was gonna see if I could spend them on computer use.
Totally speak my language, guys. Adore Legacy of Kain, Max Payne, played those so much on my PC. And now we overthrow.
Sage is starting to get nervous about leaving me alone with thing. Oh man, pull the map back up.
What's up?
Oh, never mind.
What? Alright. Alright, here we go. So that's 2 worlds. Well, I mean, we're not quite done, but we found 2 star maps.
Yeah?
So I'm trying to remember, but is that 2 out of 4 or 2 out of 5?
I thought there were...
Manon and Korriban are still left.
And Dantooine.
Well, we started, we basically ended the tutorial of the game by
Okay, so
finding
there's
the
nothing
one
left on Dantooine. Okay.
There is a side quest that we are going to go back and do.
Okay.
But, yeah. Unreal Tournament. Oh, I think the second Ori is honestly even better. Quick through. Well, you know what? Another game that me and Ulysses have also talked about, for quite some time, that they really should bring back is Heretic. That's that old 90s FPS where you're a wizard and instead of guns, it's all based around spells and shit. It's a dark fantasy FPS.
That sounds pretty dope. I like that.
I think that deserves to make some sort of comeback, for sure.
Okay.
Imagine something that.
Well, I mean, we really do. We really are kind of in a golden age now for just remaking and remastering games and stuff like that.
Yeah, way more successful than movie franchises.
Oh yeah, well, but it's really about. I guess it's.
Big crystal you hold in the first game. Oh, and Heretic, yeah.
But I guess it's because they're not trying to make new games. They're just trying to bring them up to the quality and standards and make gameplay a little better. I mean,
it's a far cry from making a film remake because the underlying technology of how to make a movie is only so different.
Right.
But with video games, it is so massively different the way these things get put together. So
yeah. Well, and then remaking. And then remaking a movie is sold not on you're gonna love it because it's like the old one but much improved. It's check out this new take on this old movie that you liked or whatever. And sometimes it works, but rarely.
Yeah, there are some good remakes. There are the 1970s Invasion of the Body Snatchers is a superior film to the 1950s.
Oh sure, yeah. Well, and especially if you go back to time that old, actually, the technological improvement is so noticeable. Yeah. Sometimes if you're talking about a movie that was made in the 40s and got a remake in the 70s or 80s,
yeah, absolutely.
It's just a complete overhaul of everything. I mean, it's in color,
right.
But
yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah, and it just doesn't look like shit. I mean, I have a lot of respect for old movies, but some of them just they make your eyes hurt. You just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, no, I feel that. A lot of old movies don't hold up.
And our expectations of what acting should be have changed so much that if you watch old movies, you can tell it was having theater and vaudeville acting styles adopted to film and hadn't changed. So some of those movies are just kind of awkward and everybody's just kind of yelly and shit.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And just reacts way too much.
Well, so nowadays it's if a movie is from the 80s or more recently, it's well, what's the point?
What do you wish
right.
to happen, Master?
And I.
Protocol. This translation.
History of your claim.
Translation. You have been told that to be considered.
Oh, right.
Translation.
Here's the Dragon Pearl. There we go. Everybody's acting as with references.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, and I just think over time they learned, how acting should be for film, where it's not you have to
Well, it's because they're used to act in movies with stage acting, and now they eventually they realize that stage acting works a lot better on the stage than it does in a movie.
I do, and I think with you saying 80s, movies made in the 80s, and they get a remake, technology is actually in some ways worked to the detriment of Hollywood in a lot of movies because it's made movie making very lazy. It is cool to watch an old movie and be oh, they put a lot of effort into making that scene or something. That's why Lord of the Rings is so cool. It's just one of the last movies where where they just went all out on actual tricks of the eye and kind of things like that, and old school film techniques and extras and all that. Yeah.
You know that King Theoden's armor in during the Battle of Helm's Deep in the second Lord of the Rings,
that kind of goldish armor that he's wearing?
That has an entire short story from the Silmarillion on the armor in the form of hieroglyphs.
Wow.
That's how much
That's
attention
awesome,
to detail
dude.
is in those fucking
See,
movies.
Yeah. Well, Peter Jackson, man, like, I mean, he hasn't been doing his best work for a while, but he's still like
Peter Jackson hasn't. I mean, like the Hobbit movies, I don't totally blame those kind of sucking on Peter Jackson because he came in like way late in the process. And
well, like again, look at the difference in the superiority of looking at the Lord of the Rings and looking at the Hobbit.
Oh, yeah,
and the
dude.
CGI sucks so much of the soul out of Middle Earth. Like it just doesn't
100%
look right. Like it just doesn't feel as authentic. Like the cool thing about the Lord of the Rings movies is Peter Jackson made that shit look like it could actually exist. Like when you saw that stuff, you were like, oh, like you
really
felt
brought
like
it
you
to
were
life.
actually in that world where they have like giant towers of Sauron and Saruman and shit like that.
oh,
Like,
absolutely.
But
Still, though, Ian McKellen was really depressing.
He would not have to defend their ways or
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude,
He straight up broke down and cried in his hands in front of one of those green screens.
Yep.
Those Hobbit movies made.
there's a picture of him like just looking fucking miserable, and it's during the scenes in the Hobbit house
Yep, 'cause
because
they
it's
did
the scene
all
where
that
he's
practically in the
interacting.
original.
Yep, it's the scenes where he's interacting with all of the dwarves, and he said that it was just him alone looking at like green balls and having to pretend that people were there and interact with it, and he was just like, this is not why I started acting. Like
No, Lord of the Rings was 100% better than The Hobbit. You are not going to get an argument from me on that. 100%, dude.
Yep.
It's not even fucking close.
It'll be interesting to see what Amazon ends up doing with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I do worry about that a little bit. But hopefully it ends up being good, you know? I mean, I just would like to see them, you know, like there's a lot of fucking mythology to that Tolkien universe, dude. Like there's so much, and I just hope that they actually like take the, you know, instead of just
mine
making
it
things
responsibly,
up, or, you know, and, like, just kind of forcing it. Like, mine it responsibly. Just figure out.
Well,
things that
imagine how like that would be like the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones on steroids, dude. Like if they tried to like write in their own like Tolkien like lore, like my god, that would be awful, dude.
Yeah.
They should.
I mean, even like just the way they adapted The Hobbit and how they like forced Silmarillion material into those movies, like to like extend their length or whatever. That was even based on actual Silmarillion
right, and
stuff, it was still terrible.
Yep. Yeah, that was that's some of the worst MacGuffining I've ever seen in anything. Was that last season of Game of Thrones, as they had to like improvise all of these reasons for the fucking story to make any sense, and the reasons they came up with didn't make any sense at all.
No. Oh, here's the storyteller.
He identifies himself as the storyteller, Master. He has been told of your warrior
How do you feel about
skills.
Crash Bash remake?
The history.
Crash Bash? Is that did they announce another Crash Bandicoot remake or something? Or Crash Bash? What is Crash Bash? Am I forget? Is that something I know, Alex?
Crash Bash? I don't know what that is. So like,
Yeah,
and
off the
you
top of my head,
you are much more likely to know more obscure video games than me.
That's it's an old PS1 party game. Oh, is that getting a remake? I don't even remember that game, to be honest. I'm gonna ask him what he records.
Translation.
And then basically once we get all the history out of this guy, then we kill all of them.
Nice.
There is only one accepted history, passed orally to each successive generation. Translation.
Hey, we'll have finished. We'll have finished 2 worlds tonight.
Nice. No, I don't plan on engaging with the Game of Thrones universe until I get like I hear good things about it. I don't plan on.
I want to hear good things about it, and then not watch it for like 6 years. Have it come out, have a series finale, and then I hear that the people that liked it were satisfied, and then I'll give the show a shot.
That seems reasonable. That's based on precedent.
I mean, I played the PS1 arguably, so like, I mean, I don't mean to make you feel old, but I just never played that particular game.
That was our first generation of consoles, really.
Wait for Martin to finish his books. That's never happening, Ulysses.
Translation.
That's never gonna happen. I am impressed. Immersion Hollow Knight. Oh, nice. Yeah, Hollow Knight's a cool game. I gave it a shot and I didn't really get super into it, but I might give it another shot on the stream at some point.
Translation. The only exception is in continuing the tales once they have begun. If you leave, when you return, he will continue from where he left off.
Okay, so these are good. This is like a lot of just him talking about history. We got the Crate Dragon, we did all that.
Yep.
Do you actually want to hear a bunch of this stuff?
No, let's just kill these
Okay,
dudes.
let's just kill them all now.
Yep.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go piss them off and kill everybody.
If you can do Dark Souls, you can do Hollow Knight.
That's true. I've played a lot of Dark Souls. I did watch the Game Awards. I did. I'll be honest, I don't really care about the Game Awards, really. I just, I'm no further use for him, kill him.
My thoughts exactly, Master. One dead organic meat bag coming up.
Nice. I do love HK-47, dude.
Oh, he's the best. For this year, God of War Ragnarok's up there.
That's gonna be
That's
pretty fucking
definitely
sweet,
something
dude.
I'm excited about.
Hell yeah.
Bayonetta 3 finally coming out. I am very much looking forward to that. It's been a while. God, what else is coming out this year? There's a lot of stuff already set for sure. Hellblade 2. Hell yeah, Hellblade 2 looks cool. Dad of Boy. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, no. Yeah, God of War is going to be cool. God of War.
I mean, as much as I've always enjoyed that series, the last game changed it into something so much more than it ever was.
Yeah, no.
So I just can't wait. I just can't wait to get more of what God of War is now. Yeah. And I hope to get more hints of them going to other realms and other mythologies and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
I mean,
like,
I think that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're probably going to get Egyptian, like, first. Well,
yeah.
all the things, right? I mean, that is why you save.
Yeah.
That is why you save.
Egyptian mythology is some wild shit, dude. Did you hear that they did some like ground penetrating radar type shit under the Sphinx and they're
did they?
Yeah, and they think there might be like a cavity under there.
Oh yeah,
like some kind of room or something underneath it.
Yeah, yeah,
that's crazy, dude.
Oh dude, they've well, because we know that the Sphinx is from an even older civilization.
Well, we don't know that. I agree with you that argument is very reasonable and worth.
I mean, we don't know it, but
but
I mean,
archaeologists be hating when people say that.
Well, okay, fine. We don't know, but it seems like a very reasonable, based on the who's the voice cavity? This is my co-host.
Oh, hey, this is me. I'm Alex, longtime friend of Sage.
Yeah, most of my streams, honestly, like have a co-host, and that rotates quite a few. Like between a number of different people, so there's almost every single show that we do. There's some kind of co-host. It's very rare that I'm just like streaming kind of totally by myself. Let's see how this goes. Shields.
Right.
And he doesn't have a weapon to fight.
Good.
He gave it to us in good faith.
There's nothing like killing an unarmed person whose respect and trust each other.
Yeah, right? Full dark side point through. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Sage and me are ramblers, dude. Like, yeah.
It definitely,
It still doesn't get to the level when Ulysses is here. That's when things get ridiculous, but...
And we haven't done any streams where Michael has also been with all of us.
Yeah,
that's yet to happen.
But yeah, we're professional bullshitting. That's for sure.
For a remake question, I want to add the original Deus Ex. Oh yeah, the original Deus Ex would be great. I also would have said System Shock, but that's also is actually getting a remake. So I feel like a lot of the stuff I really want is happening or in the process of happening or has happened recently. They've been and the moisture drink creators that we bought to give to them. We also got those back.
We took those back.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I
Yeah, whatever. They're dead. They don't need water.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dead men don't drink.
Alan Wake 2 is something I am very excited about. That's one of my favorite games of all time. As that first one.
What?
And I was obsessed with that when that came out. And I was so disappointed that it didn't seem like we were getting a continuation for so long, but there we go, we finally are.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Just When Control came out, and I was like, oh shit, we're getting more of the general universe. Like, I've got very obsessed with Control. I've 100% of that game like 3 times and platinumed it. And I know platinum games. Like, I normally just do not care about platinum in games. And I did that one. The Call of Cthulhu game on the original Xbox, or are you talking about Call of Cthulhu from like 2014, 2015, something like that, like more recently? I've not played Sinking City, no. Oh, you're boarding a plane, T-Bone. Oh, damn.
Oh, nice.
I missed that in the chat somehow.
Oh, have an awesome trip.
Did I miss that?
I don't know if she said that was happening until now, but...
Well, hey, where are you going somewhere awesome, hopefully? Let's see, the more newer one. You know, I did, and I honestly wasn't a huge fan of it. That more recent Call of Cthulhu game. I wasn't super into that one. Well, I didn't hate it, but yeah, I wasn't real into it. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the Lovecraft stuff does not get adapted super well a lot of the time.
Don't assume things, Ulysses. She might have an emotional support alligator or bison or...
Yeah, who knows? Oh, she may be just slightly
Oh, sure. My bad.
And then, yeah, we did the dark side option of just killing all of them anyway. So that's how we roll.
Oh, he's glitching.
Yeah, he is. He looks like he's trying to get away.
Yeah, he is.
Well, now you're dead.
Oh, now he's dead.
Fuck him. Oh, it's nice when the computer actually does the thing here.
Yeah, it doesn't just run off in the wrong direction.
Yeah, because they sometimes
do that.
in this
they
game,
do that.
They
yep.
do really like to just go to the entire wrong place.
Right.
What can I do?
Oh, we're almost out of time.
Ready.
Look at that. Well, I think we can wrap up the planet before we stop here. Even if it's like a few extra minutes, maybe. But I think it would be good to just finish the world.
we can finish up the planet.
Was it in this game you go and create your own lightsaber? Yeah. Oh yeah.
We've changed the crystals out of a couple of them.
Yeah, you can mess with it a bit. No real flights. Oh, not. Wait, what? Oh, well, T-Bone, somebody really did try and take an emotional support peacock on a plane one time. Like, that actually happened.
Alligator, too.
Yeah, alligator, too. People have actually tried these things.
Yep. Then the airline started to be like, just dogs.
Yeah, they had to really like they got really mad at people about that.
I was like, you let somebody slide on like an iguana.
Devil's lettuce. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. My bad. Definitely misinterpreted that.
So innocent,
Considering I am a gigantic stoner, I really should have caught that one. Still bring a peacock. No, not the women and the children. That's exactly. Yeah, we're just gonna slaughter everyone, man. Just like Anakin.
Yep.
The women and the children too.
What can I do?
The sand women and the sand children.
Don't you remember how great Hayden Christensen's acting was in that movie?
That's not what I remember thinking about as acting in that movie.
I know. I can't pretend to think that for more than like 2 seconds. Sweet treats. You killed younglings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Take out all the younglings. Do you think after Anakin killed all the younglings, Palpatine called him up and he's like, hey, so, you know, I forgot that there were, like, going to be kids there. We could probably just, like, retrain them and, like, not have to do that. And Anakin's like, oh, yeah, I'll find some more.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He did seem to relish the murder of those children.
He did.
He walked in there all ominous and shit. Like,
yeah. And yet the fact that they call them younglings means I still can't take those scenes seriously. Really, you guys, you gonna run over to the other one?
Whatever, sand people ain't shit.
No, they're really not.
They're no match for my hot plasma sword.
That's very true. Oh, hey, they think we rescued them.
He said people of sand.
He did.
He said people of sand. I told you that's the right thing to say.
Well, that's how the Jawas say it. That doesn't make it right.
Now, I am conflicted. I don't want to be agreeing with no Jawas.
That's true. They're just gonna get shot by the turrets if I tell them to go outside, I think.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, cool. And then they'll just get murdered by the guns.
They got like scientific calculators on their bandoliers, dude.
Put away from each other and got visors on so you can't see where they're swinging the blades. That's fair. That is that. Yeah, actually, no, that would make some sense. Could have sworn there was a. Could have sworn the guy that wants to make the monkey fuck juice was in prison here somewhere.
Oh, he should be.
I thought that's where we found him. Yeah.
I don't know about this dude making that fuck juice out of those monkey pheromones, man.
Well, I mean, we haven't activated it, but like I promise that's the thing.
No,
maybe I have to. Do I have to bring mission? So it's that like grifter brother of hers.
Oh, he's making monkey fuck juice?
He's the one that wants to make monkey fuck juice.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Those monkey pheromones?
I mean, apparently people are into it. I don't know, man.
Okay, so where are we going now?
Well, guy doesn't actually seem to be in here, so I'm thinking that I might have to come back with mission and
sure.
that might activate it, perhaps.
Okay.
But oh, did you just gift a sub to Otterly? That's awesome, T-Bone. Thank you.
Wow, that's
very
so nice
kind
of you, T-Bone.
Very, very kind. Alpha Epic Battles of episode 2 and 3 were good. everybody's got their own opinion, but I will have to disagree. I do not like anything about those movies, with like the exception of maybe like a scene or two in Revenge of the Sith.
I still really like Camino. I still think that planet looked cool as shit.
Camino looks cool visually, but like then they don't really do anything interesting with it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's cool concept art, basically.
Yeah,
is all you got.
But that's the thing I like the best about all of those movies.
Well, also, I heavily agree with this, though, Otterly. If they make a proper lightsaber movie with all the martial arts and shit from now, with the parkour, that would be cool. Yes, the people that made The Raid Redemption should make a those people should get to make a Star Wars movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sage love Jar Jar. No, fuck you. I don't like Jar Jar. Just talk about the lightsaber battles. Even the lightsaber battles, I wasn't always a huge fan of, and that's just because... I don't know. I liked the slow pace that they had to them in the original movies, and I'm like they're a bit too like fancy jumping around. I don't know, in the prequels for me. It's like I get where you're coming from, but I don't know. And now they're gonna start randomly ambushing us again because we fucked with all of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep, fair enough. We murdered like all
your
of
chieftain.
Yep.
We basically wiped out the small like enclave. If I have to choose a movie fight to rewatch, it would be The Matrix. Reloaded. See, I'm not on that same page. I do not care for the action scenes in The Matrix 2 or 3. I love the first one, but I'm not a big fan of.
I like the Dread guys.
The ghosts?
Yeah, ghosts. I like the ghosts.
You know that they actually are supposed to be like fucking straight up ghosts, right?
No.
Because that's one of the things.
The dead?
Yeah, I mean, The Matrix 4 was even worse than the 2 and 3. I agree with that. It's the worst movie I saw in all of 2021. That was hot garbage. Still think the second and third movies are not particularly good, though. Slow and uncoordinated in the sequels. Yeah. Well, also just so much CGI, too. Like, Neo fighting all the Smiths just turns into such a video game, you know?
Yeah.
But no, yeah, those dudes are supposed to be ghosts. That's one of the things. There are interesting concepts in the Matrix sequels that they don't explore properly, right? Like, okay, check this out, right? One of the things.
I mean, you don't like the fights with the ghosts.
There are moments that are kind of interesting.
There are still visually interesting moments in the second Matrix movie.
There are. They're kind of gone entirely by the third one.
Yeah. I really don't like the third movie. And the third movie is very much tainted by the fact that they like...
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was dumb.
But no, oh shit.
Fun, man.
Well, I mean, I have to because otherwise the companions don't get back up.
Oh,
but in the Matrix, movies though, they don't talk about or really explore what are actually some truly interesting ideas, like how there's been like all the previous versions of the Matrix. That's one of the things the architect does talk about.
Yeah.
Now that concept in theory could be interesting, right? Because what we know to be true from supplemental material that's not actually in the films themselves is that previous versions of the Matrix also included supernatural beings, and that French dude, the Merovingian, right? His purpose, basically, what he has done is he has like a catalog of old discarded programs from previous iterations of the Matrix, like working for him.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how interesting would that have been to explore as like a bigger element of the story of the film and have get really weird with the kind of fantastical elements because it's a fake world. Let's explore those weird parts of it.
Well,
that
they
we
do
could
talk about like.
But you get just those ghosts, and that's all they do with it. They don't actually delve into the concept.
That is kind of lame.
Just like the fourth one brings up the idea of a machine civil war for 2 seconds and then never brings it up again, and that's more interesting, that sentence, than the entire story of the actual fourth movie.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it's pathetic, dude. That movie was dog shit.
I mean, you really didn't need a Matrix sequel.
No, you didn't. Well, and also like, part of the movie is literally about how, like, the fake life that Neo has in this movie is partially is literally part of the story is that you straight up have him, right? He's back in the Matrix again.
Yep.
He's a famous video game designer that made 3 Matrix games. He's really famous for it. And his boss has him down, and I swear to God, this is the actual line of dialogue. Hey, Warner Brothers is forcing us to make a 4th one. I know we don't want to, but we're doing it either with or without you. Like, and they say Warner Brothers in the movie. Oh, what's this? Bastila Helena's little girl. Oh, Bastila's mom is apparently
I'm
somewhere
Bastila,
around here.
yes. I take it that you know my mother.
Sorry, the Animatrix, yes, Adman, the Animatrix is awesome. That's the only other good Matrix movie other than the first one. I know the Matrix sequels act deep and philosophical, but only have poorly explained surface level ideas. Yeah, exactly. Like, they just have concepts, but they don't explore anything. Like, yeah. Self-aware. Well, they're self-aware, but only to... well, then, yeah, let's chide her when we've been the dick the whole time. Yeah, the Animatrix is great, but yeah, that's the thing, T-Bone, is like it's like the first 20 minutes seem self-aware, but then they just throw that out, like they just throw that away, like pretty much immediately after. I guess Bastila's mom is really desperate to talk to her, considering like she was taken away almost as a baby.
Right. How did she recognize Bastila?
Do you know what's
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you say anything?
Well, I guess she saw her mother. Well, no, yeah. That is. I'm not sure how she would recognize her.
I see. Where did you
Kill Bastila's mom? We will if we can. I don't remember if that's an option, but we will if we can.
We've already killed one of our party members' parents.
Yeah? Oh yeah, we killed the shit out of Zalbar's dad.
Yeah.
I guess we should go see your mother.
See her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
She got kidnapped as a baby, but she doesn't want to see her mom? What does she have against her mom?
I guess she has memories of her mom being kind of an unlikable bitch.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Sweet.
We're gonna fly to the next planet and then
we'll
pick up next time.
A stream. Nice.
Yeah. But thanks for everybody for hanging out. This has been a really active chat tonight. This has been awesome.
Love to see the chat blowing up. That's always fun.
Very cool.
Otherwise, I gotta think all the shit we talk about. So.
Right.
So, I appreciate all you guys being here.
Korba, Manon, Dan2. Yeah. So let's see here. Yavin is a space station which we can check out, but we're gonna do Manon. That'll be next. It's a water planet. Well, yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. This has been great.
Everybody have a good night.
And then we'll look for somebody to raid real quick. Let's see here. Always a good time. I appreciate that, T-Bone. I appreciate that. We try.
Yeah,
we try to be as ridiculous and immature as possible.
Oh, it's the name of the stream. Oh.
Failed in his mission. Forgive me. The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Callow's, not yours. You may rise.
Good stream, dude. Thank you, Otterly. I appreciate that.
Only a bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice Darth Bandon shall take care of our young Jedi.
Okay, so
Darth Bandon?
We actually saw that guy at the very beginning.
Bandon?
Bandon, yeah. They just took the A off instead of the IN, I guess.
No, I thought they took the R out of Brandon's. I guess it's better. I guess it's better than that.
Yeah, I do think taking the A off of Bandon
is better than taking
Darth Brandon. Let's go. Just question mark? Confused?
Yeah.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
So after we complete the next planet, some shit is going to go down before we get to the last planet.
For sure. Cool.
So I might even go back and mop up some of the side stuff
because we're
in
headed
between
to some
stream
big stuff.
Yeah,
sure,
or maybe the beginning of the next stream we just do some side stuff and then we come back to the non. I don't know. Something like that.
Play some Pazak while we're gone.
No.
A whole bunch of Pazak.
What's the time over here? It's about 9:36 right now. I mean, I would be awake and happy to stream more, but we do, have specific coasts on specific segments, and then,
I gotta drive home, so.
Yeah. Someday we'll do a longer stream on like a weekend
some
or
weekend
something.
Streams. Oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. Yumi, Ulysses, and Michael.
We got to get all four of us because I don't think people will believe how just obnoxious we can be. We're gonna... 9:36. Yeah. No, PM. Oh damn, it's 5:30 in the morning for you. Shit.
Star map here. The entire surface of Manon is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
And the star map's on like the ocean floor.
Oh, interesting. Nice.
Didn't have time for your visions.
The visions are as much yours as mine, and they are the key to finding the Starforge and stopping.
Well, and hey, we Tuesday nights will still be the one stream that we actually will be able to be the same with my new job.
Yep.
So Tuesday nights shouldn't really be affected.
Right.
But we could start planning some stuff on the weekend.
Hell yeah.
All right. So yeah.
Cool.
Just stop in the cockpit here, and hell yeah.
The game. Sweet.
Let's see here.
Find somebody to raid.
Well, Chris raided us earlier today. Let's do him one back. A little longer today. Don. Ooh, nice. Miles Morales. That's a great game, dude. That's a great game. Me and Michael will be doing Spider-Man Miles Morales in a couple of months, probably.
Nice.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll be back for this next Tuesday.
Thanks for stopping in.
I will probably be doing some sort of Dark Souls 3 stream at some point tomorrow, though. Not quite sure when, but that's okay.
You and Tim?
Yeah, me and Tim will be doing something. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, have a good night, everybody. We're going to raid Mr. Revan 7 real quick, and then, yeah. We'll see y'all next time. There we go.
Cool. That's a good stream, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.